It says I'm alive. I'm alive. Here we go. This is going to be Saturday Night Live. Hi, everybody. This is going to be a live arts and crafts chat stream. Arts and crafts for adults. And we're going to be doing some fun stuff tonight. We're going to play. We're going to play with ink blobs, and we're going to paint. We're going to paint this guy. Paint that house. So we're going to also be chatting with the chat room. So if you're watching this at a later time and you want to zip through the boring parts to get to the fun parts, I invite you to do so. So in the meantime, we'll be chatting with the chat room because that's the way we like to play it. That's the way we do it. Hi, Janet. Janet's here. Teresa's here. Oh, no, you mean I can't be here? You have to be an adult. We have a surprise guest tonight. We sure do. We have a traveler with us tonight. Let's see where the traveler's been.
Hello, it's me.
It's the long lost traveler.
All the way back from Mexico.
Mexico. Which city did you go to?
We went to Cozumel and Progreso.
And that's all in the Gulf.
Yes, both are in the Gulf. Yep.
Woohoo!
Progreso, yeah, no, they need to change that itinerary. They need to take us somewhere different. Cozumel was beautiful. I always like that, but Progreso, yeah, not so much.
Okay.
Hi,
Well,
everybody.
I've been down in Mexico, but never on the Gulf side. So, well, I wasn't really on any side except, well, I guess I was on the south. I was on the south side. I went down to
You were on the south side of Mexico, down by.
Acapulco. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
it was. It
I
was
want to go
good.
to Acapulco.
Yeah. So, but anyway, so we're glad you're home. We are.
Thank
We
you.
are. And
I'm glad to be home. I really did miss my art room.
okay, good, good. Well, um, tonight, I wanted to talk to you guys. Um, we are going to do paint blobs. I got those ready for us. We'll do those in just a few minutes.
I was looking.
You already taken a peek, huh?
I was already looking at those.
That's okay. That's okay. Um, so, but Teresa did a video yesterday, and if you haven't got to see it, I'm going to send you over there to see it. Hi, Veronica. Hi, everybody coming in. Good to see you.
Hi,
But
Veronica.
Teresa made a little. She called it an envelope flip book of some sort. There's a couple little names for it, but it is. It's a little envelope flip journal book, and she made this book Friday on her video. She explained every detail of it.
Okay.
And so I'm going to send everybody over there to learn how to make this little book. And I'm going to explain it as well in a quickie format. And
We
I'm going
shouldn't
to
go right now, though, right?
huh?
We shouldn't go right now and watch it, right?
No, not right now. After a while, and
Just checking.
I'm going to give a little explanation of it too. I don't have it put together yet, but this is really basically all that you need. You need two pieces of paper, three pieces of paper. I'm sorry. You need three pieces of paper, and you need two envelopes.
Huh.
Now, you can choose whatever size envelope you want. So it doesn't matter what my envelope is. You use your envelopes and you measure them to fit. And this is the easiest way that I have to explain it. But you need two envelopes and you need two pieces of one color, and the envelopes are going to be glued down onto these with the pretty side down. Okay, this is going to be left up.
Okay.
And you flip the two pieces over. I got two pieces in the middle, and there's one envelope. Here's the next envelope, and it's like face down as well.
Okay.
And then this is going to be a pocket
Oh,
before we're
okay.
done. When we're done, okay.
Hmm.
And then uh, we are going to close this pocket up, but before we do, we're going to open it up, and we're going to put some washi tape right here.
I am intrigued because I love anything with envelopes.
I'm almost done. I'm almost done. We just need a piece of washi tape right there.
Teresa says you need backers for the envelopes. I don't know if you know what that means.
Uh, no,
Or
I don't know what that means. But
maybe
that's
that's
why
what
I've
that blue
sent everybody
paper.
over to your video to watch it. This
Yeah.
is the easiest way to for me to explain it, and I'm explaining it in a fast in speed. So you're
You're
going to take
explaining it in Beth speed because
Bethism. Yeah, we're doing Bethism. So you washi tape these two pieces together,
okay.
and then you've got your envelopes are going to be glued down center on these. These are going to be glued down center, and then these two pieces of paper, they match the exact width of the envelope.
Okay.
The exact width.
Teresa
You
says you
fold them
got
in
it. So that's
half.
what that back paper is. That's what that blue paper was, is what she was talking about. So you're
Okay.
good.
Well, these are your pages. These are going to be your journal pages. And then when you lay these over top of your envelope to match your envelope size, so it's going to be centered with the green paper. It's going to be centered on the green paper. And then when you open this back up, you're going to sew these into to make a booklet.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
you can also use a rubber band. You don't have to sew if you want to use a rubber band and sew it later. Let's see if I can find a decent rubber band that
Becky,
will
I got in today. The ship brought me back today, gosh darn it.
fit. It did. So this is how this works. So you're either going to rubber band it or sew it in onto the washi tape, and then you could also put a piece of fabric there,
Oh,
something
good idea.
more sustainable than the washi tape, and because the washi tape will tear. So this is going to be your book, and these are going to be your flaps. Your flaps are going to go up. These are your pages. This is going to go up, and this is going to be glued down, and this is going to go up. And this is
Oh,
basically the entire book. It's glued down in a better format than what I have it here, but you're going to have a, a closure on here. You'll have a closure
oh, okay. It's coming together for me now. I'm
and a
seeing.
closure here on this one, and
Yeah.
they connect and keep the book closed. So when you want to get in it, you
Oh,
unhook it, you open it up, you've got journaling pages over here, you've got a pocket here, you have a hidden pocket in between these two green ones. There's a hidden
snifty.
pocket,
Okay.
and it's going to be glued or fixed down. She puts a gusset in here so that it'll hold a little bit of thickness. It's just a space. All it is a gusset is a piece of paper like this, folded in half, and you glue half down and half up, and it makes a little bit of a space in between here, like an
Yep.
expanding folder.
Yep.
That's a gusset.
Okay.
So you put those two in with leftover paper that I had, and then you flip the book over, and then you have two more journaling pages, and you can put more pages. I just chose two for the demo. And here's the other envelope with another pocket to put some things in, and then this is the center pocket again. So that is the whole book in a nutshell.
Very cool. Very cool, Teresa.
If you want to make this and do a trade with this, it should fit in a envelope this size. So my book will fit in this envelope, okay? And I can mail this to my partner, and then you make one and mail it to your partner. If you want to do this as a swap, I'm going to give you all next week to learn how to make it. And then next Saturday, I'll take names down of who wants to swap this. I'm going to show it to you every day that I come on so that you'll have time to make your own, because I'm going to decorate this with some of this type of paper, and I thought that would be cute. I've got some more paper. Oh, here, this is leftover paper. So I can make a triangle, and I can make another square for right here, and put some decorative paper on there, and I think that would look cute, and maybe some punch out flowers or something for here. I believe that Teresa made a belly band, and she made a shaker belly band, cute as a
Oh,
pie. You may do that as well. You can decorate it any way you want. There's no right or wrong. So again, that's all I'm going to show you. That's all I'm going to show you tonight. Teresa has the video, and
woohoo, Teresa.
if
Good
Teresa
one.
puts in the video of where she got this idea from, that would be helpful as well. But Teresa does a good job explaining how she takes a whole hour to explain it, so you've got plenty of time. I'm this is 10. This is what 5-10 minutes, so we're moving on.
This is best speed, best speed. If you need.
Yeah, and you know me, I go fast.
Oh
So
yeah, I know ya. After I'm done streaming with you, I have to go take a Valium.
oh my gosh, I hope not that
Just
bad. Now come
I
on.
tease, I tease.
but but it is a book, and then we will do that all next week, and we'll go over that for those who want to have a challenge and a nice little flip book to play with and to have of your own. And so with that being said, we are going to paint tonight, and we are going to play blobs. Are y'all ready for some blobs?
I love blobs. Bring on the blobs.
Bring on the blobs.
And
Bring
I'm
on the
not
blobs.
talking
So
about me after eating for 5 days.
so I want to know, did you get through your little art book that you took with you?
I did all but one. I didn't get the very last page. I meant to do it today while on the ride home, but
Yeah.
I slept instead.
Well, that would be a great page to fill in for all the leftover flyers that you have, and
That's what I'm thinking. I do have some things that
like a
I brought
pocket.
home with me and
Just
stuff.
put a
Yeah.
pocket on there.
Just put a pocket and stick it all in there. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to stream tomorrow. I know it's Sunday, but tomorrow I'll probably come on and I'll show our little. We bought some, doodad stuff that they probably bring in from China and put their name on, but
That's good.
but
Uh,
they're still fun. You can still say I bought it. And we do go to this one painter. We go to one painter in Cozumel every time we go to Cozumel, and we watch him paint, so we know he's the one that does it. And we always buy an art piece from him. So
yes, yes. So, do you know about what time you're going to stream tomorrow?
whenever I wake up and get moving, Shannon has to work. So
Okay. Uh, just out of curiosity. Okay. So if you're subscribed to Rebecca, then you can hit the subscribe button, and then it'll pop up when she comes on. So that'd be
I'm
a
guessing
good thing to
probably
do.
mid morning, like I have on other Sundays.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be casual. So, but anyway, that'll be fun. I'll be looking forward to that. So I've got these numbered 1 through 8. And so if you guys want to look at them,
It looks like
and
Chinese writing today.
it does. I did it different this time. I took a pipette, and I dropped all the
Oh,
liquid, and then I tipped it and tipped it and I tipped it in all directions. So I can tell right now that this one kind of looks like a chicken.
a chicken? Oh,
Yep.
oh my goodness, a rooster
Yep.
with the red thingy on top.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I see that too.
Yeah. That's his
A, a,
cockle-doodle-doo
a
thing.
rooster with on stilts. I did just get back from
Really?
where they're all on stilts. Isn't it Mardi Gras? I think it's Mardi Gras.
Yes, it is. I noticed that one of the towns down here is celebrating Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
Sanford over
Becky,
here.
it was actually a very relaxing trip. And since if I had to drive back from Galveston, because it's about a 3.5 hour trip, it would be different. But since I was lucky enough not to have to drive, I actually feel pretty good. But yeah, usually I'm pretty wiped out after traveling and vacationing. But this trip, this was really a nice, relaxing. The most excitement I had is on at 80s night, and I danced. So that was about the most excitement I had through the trip. The rest of the trip was just a very
Yeah.
calming. We stayed on the spa level. So we had access to the spa, and I went and got a massage, and they put collagen on my face. And Shannon said, "You look younger." That wasn't very nice,
Ooh,
was it?
well rested. I guess we're
Yeah.
going to have to add collagen to our monthly.
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
thinking I didn't think I was like, "What's this gonna do?" But she did. She says it kinda brightened my eyes up and stuff.
yeah. Take these
So,
dark circles. I've got
yeah.
terrible, terrible dark circles under my eyes,
And I
around
got a
around my
head
eyes, not
massage
just
where they just
under them. They're around my eyes.
oh, yeah, and, like, the blood ve I've read about what that's usually from is us women that rub our eyes when we're tired or
Yes.
our glasses, and you bust those little tiny blood vessels down there. That's where how
Well,
you get that.
it's also dehydration.
Ah, Beth, drink more water.
I don't drink enough water.
Yeah.
Okay, did anybody, let's see. Everybody's coming in. Hi, Becky.
I have an
Hi,
idea for 4,
Randy.
but I wanna see what everybody says. I don't wanna, like
Four. Is this the eye?
I actually see 2 eyes.
Ooh. Okay, it's
And
not
you
what I
guys might
think.
have to help me because oh, no, okay, the name. I had the name and then it popped out. Anyone have an idea for number 4 before I blurt out my
So,
idea?
did you dance in your wheelchair?
Yes, I did. I boogie woogie woogied.
Way! Yay!
I was so sore afterwards though from all the moving and stuff. I was like,
You know what? You should. I mean, I think that you should. You need to. Of course, it would be very hard to find a group of other wheelchair people to
mhm.
get together in your area because you probably
There is a group. The hospital, the rehab hospital
yeah.
has paralyzed group. And there's
Okay.
so yeah, they meet every Thursday.
Well, they should do a routine, a dance routine on the floor with your wheelchairs.
There is a group of wheelchair dancers that go to there's a abilities conference every year, and usually there's one in Houston, and then I don't know where else. I think LA. They hold them all over the country, and there is a dance group that goes around to those.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not part
yeah.
of it. I'm not part of
Hi,
it. Hi,
Carol.
Margaret. Hi,
Hi,
Carol.
Margaret.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Number 4 to me, look, since nobody's jumping in here, looks like a stingray. Maybe it's because I was just but see up there at the top? Oh, you can't see, but down that top, yeah, that's an eye, and then down at the bottom's an eye, and then half of it's kinda like in the sand, and that long black thing is the tail.
This one or this
Yeah,
one?
no, that's the sting that one. Nope,
This
the
one.
top one. Nope,
The
that's the
top
sand.
one
But
is
yeah,
the
that's the
stinger.
tail, and then that bottom part is like the sand, and it's kinda half in the sand.
Well,
Do you
you
see what
know
I'm
they
saying?
do dig. They lay down in the sand.
Yeah, uh-huh, and they flop around in the sand and cover themselves up in the sand. Again, I think because I was on the ship, that's what it looks like to me. All the sea animals. Carol had a sale? Oh man, I miss everything. Were you selling your goods, Carol? Or was it craft supply? Oh, come here, meow. Storm's crying. Oh, that little turd Storm. Guess what she did?
Oh no.
Yes, she did. Shannon put all of my witches up into my china closet that has a key and locks. Well, she must have hit the key just right to bounce the door open, and we caught her on because we set up a camera to watch the cats and talk to them. I bought it for Shannon for Christmas, and we busted her. She stole my witches, my felted witches, out of the china closet. She sure did, guys. She sure did.
Oh my heavens.
I could choke her. She didn't tear him up as bad as that very first one, though. That was something. That was
Wow.
something.
So they were strung out all over the house.
No, not too bad. Not too bad. I mean, it wasn't, the hat is ripped off of it. The hat has been, removed, but let's see if I can find there.
Okay, I did the best I could with the stingray. I hope that's enough.
Yeah, that's pretty much. I think you got it. I think you got it, what I was trying to, yeah.
Trying to put some sand down in here.
Oh, gosh darn it. It removed it. It didn't keep them all. You can
Oh
see,
goodness.
you can see the one, though, that she knocked out here. Oh, see it there on the floor. That's one of them. And when I got home, that one's hat was missing. So, but yeah, we actually caught her grabbing the purple one and running off with it.
But it was in a cabinet, and she got in the cabinet.
She opened, yes, ma'am. Bad cat.
Oh, I mean, you would have thought behind a door,
Glass. Like, how did she know? Look at her. Look at her prancing like she. But
boo.
right there, she opened that glass door right there.
Oh.
See, that's my china closet, and we had them up in there. It's actually a Art Nouveau piece that I got. It's a German piece that a woman was selling.
Well, I guess you'll have to put rubber bands on the doorknobs next
I'm gonna
time.
have to. I couldn't believe it. She must have just hit the key just right, and it popped open. Because it's just those old skeleton keys.
Yeah. Well, next time you're gonna have to lock it and take the key with you.
Yeah. Now it doesn't. Now
Okay, guys, I'm waiting for y'all to help me with these paint blobs. This one's number 1 up here.
My camera is like not happy.
This one's number 3.
These are hard, Beth.
Well, since we've been talking about handicap stuff, this is the parallel bars. Where you
I see a man there. Actually, I see legs hanging down.
You walk in between and you're practicing your walking.
Yep, I see that. Yep.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yep, that's what it is. She is Janet. She is something else. That cat of Storm, man.
Now, Teresa just put a link in.
Oh, excellent.
For Melina. Melina is the YouTube video that she saw this pocket envelope being made, and it's a flip over pocket envelope because there's an envelope on each side, and you flip it over and there's another side. And I did watch Melina, and I watched Teresa too, and between both of them, ooh, how cute. I was able to make it. I was able to, just do that on the fly. So I'll probably watch them again and put this sample together, and we will talk it again. We're going to talk about it Tuesday and Thursday, and next Saturday we'll talk about it, and then I'll take names for anybody who wants to do a trade with the flip over envelope book. Let's see what she said it was. A flip over pocket envelope journal. There it is. I'll try to remember that. And so it's really cute, and it's really, really easy too. So
Becky Waters says number 1 is fat red bird with wings out on a branch.
Okay.
Hi, come here. Hi. Oh, that's wet, huh? Yeah. Hi. Did you hear us talking about you? Yes. Alone. She's like, I don't want to let you guys out of my sight for anything. And she's wondering where Jug is. Jug doesn't come home until tomorrow.
Oh,
he's still,
really?
yeah,
You
they
couldn't
don't
get them?
they don't do pickups on Saturday. They only do pickups on Sunday to try to keep the flow. So, hi, it's okay. I'm here. So
I don't know
she's,
if I would. I don't know if I would like that or not. I'd go get them.
yeah, we don't like it either. It's really actually, it's one of the worst things, but it's really one of the nicest places and that's really reasonable priced
Well,
around.
they'll
Everything
probably.
else is like real foo-foo-y and
Yeah,
he's,
yeah.
he
Well,
wants to
I
be
bet you
outside.
I bet you it's money related too, because people will want a discount for one less day, and
Yeah,
stuff
well,
like
yeah,
that.
because yeah, you do have to pay for the Saturday, yeah. But
But see, I
their
would say,
cutoff is
hey, I'll
noon.
pay you, but I still want my dog.
Well, you can pick up if it's before noon on
Yeah,
Saturday, which I mean, we
but
can't make
that's
it.
okay. Yeah, you got time, and that's you planned it.
Yeah.
So anyway, I got the red bird up here, and we got the roosters,
Okay,
and then
let's see.
we've got the parallel bar
Give that parallel bar lady some hair. I'm being picky.
workout.
Can someone type to Randy what it is, guys? Can you answer her? She's got her mute. She's on mute.
Okay. Randy says, "Can we make
Oh,
up something?" Yes, you can make up something.
does she understand? Yes.
Yeah, this is all imagination with the paint blobs. Yeah, you see the colored lines, and sometimes you
Oh,
see an image. You think you might see something.
number 8, Beth, is it's like a dog looking backwards. I just saw me. Let's see. It's like um there's red that's like the ear and oh, what's that? What do you see?
His poodle, a poodle.
You see a poodle. I'm trying.
You're
That's
doing
not what I
great. You're doing
see.
great.
I'm putting my pen back because I don't know what you see.
I'm doing the dog.
Oh, okay. Okay, yep. That's yep. Okay. What is that? What is that though? That's the dog I see.
You said he was looking back. He's looking
Oh,
over.
okay, that look, I went to point at it. Okay, that's the body. I got it. Yep, okay.
Here's his
Yeah, that works.
body. Here's his tail.
Yeah, okay.
We got us a
I
puppy
had him
dog in
sit
here.
I had him sitting down, but that's okay. He could be like a car oh, there, his leg is pointed out, like he's all stretched out.
He's
Yeah.
dancing. He's
Hi,
dancing with you.
Melissa.
He wants to dance with you in your wheelchair.
Yes. Over. Well, I'm standing up at the parallel bars.
Yeah, yeah. He says you
Number
put
6
your
looks
right
like
foot out. You put your right foot in. He's doing the hokey pokey.
Cheryl says she sees a blue dog, and she says, "Good evening."
A
Good
blue dog
evening. A blue
over
dog.
here.
Oh yeah, with a real long, like one of those long-eared Afghan dogs or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Randy sees the blue dog. She's tired. She's heading off to Dreamland. Very good. Yes. Yeah. Poor Storm. She's crying. I know she's crying because Shan had to run out to the store. We had no
You
water.
left me again, and you didn't take me. Oh
Mm-hmm. Oh, can somebody smash that bot that just came in? Smash him on the head. I don't have
no.
YouTube pulled up.
Anybody can report, and if you report, it takes them off of the doolally. If you put him in timeout, he's still on our screen.
Did you just say doolally?
Yeah, I did say doolally. And
Doolally.
we got another dog. We got
Maybe,
the dogs. Who let the dogs out tonight?
right. They're all running around. Thanks, Janet.
Hi, Cheryl. I didn't say hi to Cheryl.
Can you move it over to your left so I can see number 6 a little bit? Yeah, there. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, an upside down face. Do you see it? The eyes, the nose, a tiny little mouth, like a China doll mouth.
Is that the mouth?
That right there where your pen is the mouth, and then that blue dot above is the nose, and
And
then
two
2
eyes.
eyes. Yeah. Do you see it? And then the
Mm-hmm.
dog's tail is her hair. Yeah. Now Beth's getting fancy and drawing upside down even.
I am. Tried to make those kissy lips.
Yeah.
Kissy lips. I gave her hair. I gave her ponytails.
Okay. Yeah. There she is. Guys, am I the only one that's seeing these things?
No, Cheryl's helping. Everybody's helping.
We have one more. What's that? 7 down there?
Let's
Hmm.
see. Uh,
Hmm. I don't see
okay, we've
much.
only got really number 7 left.
Yeah. Right, well, come on, use the imagination, guys. What do you see? It's a hard one.
A football field.
A football field?
You
Where
know
do you
where they have the X's and the O's and these could be the football players. How they run, they run in that direction and this
I was
direction.
thinking like an ant, but a football field. Okay.
An ant.
Pierre made homemade chicken pot pie.
Oh,
Mm.
that would be my favorite.
Now, does he make it like a soup and then drop the dumplings on top? That's
That's
how my
what I
grandma
did.
made it. Oh, Teresa sees a Martian.
A mantis.
Oh,
Matians, like a praying mantis.
or Martians.
MAR.
Isn't that
No,
how?
it's
Oh, there's no R in there,
uh
Mantians. Oh,
like a praying mantis.
looking at each other with their antennas up. Oh no, I think she just missed the R. Oh, well, there I am pointing at it again, and you can't see.
Look at each other with their antennas.
I'll show you what she's talking about. Right there, those antennas, and they're looking at each other. I think. I don't know. That was my guess.
Mar- now she's got Martians.
So Martians, yeah. Meow. Let me. Oh my goodness, she's so upset.
Oh, she uses a pie crust and makes it pie.
Oh, and actually makes a pie. Okay, hi Janet, Gina Bomb USA, right? Isn't that what we call Janet Bomb?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Janet USA.
Liz, can you hear her crying?
Yes.
I feel so bad. Storm, she don't care about me. She's like, where's my dog? Martians, hello ladies, hi sister. Did we miss somebody? No, Cheryl, Teresa. And what did you see? A football field. Oh, you're
This is what, since we just had the Super Bowl, we'll do this.
okay. Oh, look, you do have some strategy there, Beth. I
Yeah.
see it now. I was not understanding at all what you're talking about. I was pretending. I was like, uh-huh. There you go. And that's how you win the game right there.
Yeah.
There's the
He's
play.
going back here to this part. He's going to go back for the big throw and the catch, and then
Yeah,
he's going to throw it all the way over to this guy
to the dog.
for the win,
Yes.
for the touchdown.
Hmm.
A football game.
Hmm. Or the way us crafters like to call it.
These sometimes they're so fun. They're all every time I do them they are just so much fun. So
Yeah,
much fun.
I love it. Look at
So
that. I didn't get to see you paint that. That's cute.
woo, that's Bambi. We had fun doing that one too. We always have fun. Oh, dog
Oh,
alert.
Joe's home.
Someone's at the door. Nobody's at the door. I don't know why they're barking. They think someone's at the door. Joe's even in their bedroom, so I don't know what they're barking at. Well, we can either play a magazine game or we can paint. We got time for both.
We can do both.
So, what do y'all want to do first?
Let's go off the back of the ship.
Ooh,
Mm,
pretty.
I'm ready.
Did the birds follow you out the back of the boat?
I'm
Sometimes
more at
they
the front of
do.
the boat, so I don't know. Probably, but I always like the dolphins. Like if you
Yeah,
watch my video, if I was trying to show you guys the dolphins.
yeah. So we were going to paint this and a magazine game.
Okay. Guys, I've never painted like this before, but I've watched Beth many a times. So
So,
hopefully that counts.
okay, let's do the magazine game.
We're doing the magazine game?
We just need one magazine.
How did we change from painting? Okay, magazine game.
We're going to do both,
Oh,
but
we're going to do this first.
we're going to do magazine first.
Okay.
Get it out of the way.
Get it out of the way. Just get it done and over with. We don't.
Hi, Brad.
Hi, Brad. Haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully you're doing well. You're feeling all right. Try to get me a little bit closer.
I wanted to paint more today, but wore out. Okay, Cheryl. Well, I haven't done a magazine for a long time, and so I'm kind of itching to do it. And let's see, what did I do with my magazines? I just had them in my hand a minute ago. I did. I had them in my hand.
I got this new one in.
Got a new one. That's good.
Mm.
I'll grab a couple here. We can mix them up and use a couple different pages from different ones. So we need what? Five numbers?
5 numbers.
How many pages are in your magazine?
133.
Okay.
What magazine? What do you have over there?
I have an In Style
I don't have
and
it.
a Los Angeles.
Nope.
And a Mainline, and I think
Okay.
that's food, and the hospital.
Yeah, 130 and 133 is both my numbers. So
okay. Janet Nash says page 20.
page 20. 12. 22.
I got a perfume page. What smell? Chanel.
Smells so good. Wouldn't it be neat if I had one over here so I could smell it? We'd be smelling the same thing at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm not
Let's
finding it.
see. Just kidding. 17.
I do have it. Let's smell it at the same time, Beth. Ready?
Woohoo!
Now it's like we're neighbors. What's the other one? 17.
Do you have this on one side and this one on the other?
19. Oh, I don't know.
I just saw it.
Yeah.
There's the girls. Yeah, I'll take that one.
We want that page?
Yes.
Okay.
We're gonna try to do that and see what we do.
Okay.
The second page is 17.
22.
Thank you.
20, 19, 18. Oh, I love this one.
Look what I got.
Ooh, look at her.
She's a lounging.
Then we have 45, I think is the next one.
45's good.
These are numbered nice. Usually these aren't numbered.
You guys are doing great.
Look at this. That's fun. And 63. Mm-mm-mm.
63.
And that gives us 5, right?
Is that 5?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because we both ripped out this one page. It's the same.
I got 4 pages.
But don't you have this too? Oh, you haven't gotten to the last one.
Mine's on the back of this one.
Right, but that was your number.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Yeah, I didn't have that. I had another one already.
Okay, I'm gonna get another one then.
Yeah.
Okay. I need one more number. I'm waiting on
40. Did you get 63?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? 45?
Yeah.
Oh, you got them all. That's right. I just had the extra.
Oh, that's okay, Janet. We get 5 pages. Rebecca tore out an extra one. And I told her, because I had that on the back of mine. I thought it was the same one. Yeah, this is a magazine game. So I get one more number.
Yes.
Rebecca tore an extra one out already. So don't be confused.
Nope, don't be.
It was 2017, 63, 45.
We just need one more number, I think. Yeah. Yeah, one more number.
One more number. We could do freestyle. I can pick what I want out, huh?
Pick what you want.
I need some little stuff. I'd like to have one of those accessory pages where they have a pocketbook and they have a shoe and
yes.
51. Too late. Brian said 51.
Oh, 51.
Well, that's all right. I like those girls. Alex Perry. I don't know any of these new kids. Okay, I got my pages. Thank you. Thank you, Janet. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. We just got, we cut them out and we glue them down and arrange them so that they kind of crawl all over each other and hang out. And
tell a story.
to tell a story
There's
of
a
what they're,
story,
what
a
they're
bunch of
doing.
pages.
Well, thank you, Melissa, for 51. Thank you. Yeah, we like our little magazine things. And these big scissors, these horsey scissors are not the scissors to be fussy cutting tiny heads out because I'm whacking their hair off.
They probably need a haircut. Shannon, she cried the whole time you were gone. Storm cried the whole time you were gone.
Oh, well, she was nice enough to jump out on me, too.
Oh, did she get out?
Yeah. But
She
she didn't make me chase her the whole way around the house.
That's good.
Just down into the ditch and up the other side.
She's like, you're home.
And then on the other side, if there's any letters and words that you can do, you might be able to use these words to make a title on your page with these letters. So there's a pair of glasses. Woohoo! We'll take the glasses and the boots.
Take the glasses and the boots.
Let's see if she could be wearing her glasses there. So all we're doing now is just fussy cutting around. Take us a minute to get it all these little bits and bobs out. And then we'll put them on the page and rearrange them. And see, there's a bag right there. I could use that bag, that pocketbook there.
Lots of bellies this season, so everybody get your bellies out. Look.
Bellies?
Bellies. Yeah, everybody's showing their belly this season. So get your bellies. And everybody needs one of these tops right here, Beth. You got one of these?
Wow. I don't think I could wear that. Seriously. I don't think it would show
Underneath
up.
my covers in my bed, I could.
I don't know if I would attempt that, but gee willikers.
I couldn't even have worn that when I was like 7.
I'm just a little top heavy. Alrighty. Oh, look, there's another shoe.
Ooh, don't miss the shoe.
Oh, what was it? One time I did this, and it was a shoe sale, and the girls were fighting over the shoes. So we could have another shoe sale.
A shoe sale.
And everybody's holding shoes.
It was like awesome. A nice high heel.
It was awesome. So we got a couple pair of shoes. Okay. I was trying to get this girl in the pink jumpsuit.
Ooh, it feels so good to be crafting.
Well, good.
Thanks for inviting me and letting me on. Come on.
Yeah. I just didn't feel like doing it by myself tonight. It's a treat for me. So, Beth said she did not ask to show your top. Okay. Oh, good. Lovely, lovely crafting is doing collage pieces. That's good. That's great. You don't have to do the magazine part. You could just do collage pieces.
Is that no, that's my mother. That's Jacqueline. That's my mother. That's not really my mother. That's just how I'm remembering her name.
Oh, is it Jacqueline?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I forget. She probably told me.
I think it was in here that she told us. Yeah, and then somebody, because I was like, "Oh, that's my mother's name." And they said, "Oh, you can remember it because of Lovely." And then they said that my mother wasn't Lovely. Oh man, what a mess that was.
That's called opening your mouth and inserting both.
Right. Yes.
So we are going to cut this hand out.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the name right here. It says nailed it. That's the
Yeah.
name. my manicurist. It's nailed it salon.
Oh,
Uh,
really?
and it's nailed it. Yeah. And there's a lot of nailed it out there places.
Like China Walk. There's like 5,000 China Walks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The restaurant. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to call the right number. I have it on speed dial.
Your nail salon?
No, my China Walk.
Oh, your China Walk.
And all my nails, she does it online.
Mm-hmm.
You can pick your time online, and then it texts you saying you've got an appointment on this day. So it's in your
Yes.
text messages if you need to remind yourself later. And then the day of, they send you another text message and tell you and remind you of the time. Your your appointment is coming up soon.
Yeah.
I love it. I love how they do it. It's very helpful. And you can confirm your appointment. You can do, and my doctor does it too that way. Confirm your appointment online on
Yeah.
the chat.
Uh-huh.
They pretty much can do everything right there on the phone. Pay your co. They probably want the copay next time
Yeah.
before you even get in the office.
Yeah, right.
Your appointment's tomorrow. Would you like to go ahead and make your payment today? Sure. I'm sorry you missed your appointment. That's the charge for your copay for a missed appointment.
Mm-hmm.
They charge you for
Don't
missed.
they charge you more for the misappointment?
Sometimes. That's when I find me another doctor
Yeah.
because I don't miss very often. If I do miss, it's life. It's you can't help it
Right.
when around your lifespan sometimes. It's not like I do it all the time. But I used to work in a doctor's office, so I do understand. You know,
Yeah.
I do understand. Okay, now I got a mess.
I know that's you just start cutting and you like I don't even have really a full idea here what I'm doing yet. That's all.
Me neither. I'm just trimming these things.
Mm-hmm.
So this one's going to go there. We don't know about the letters. And this girl here, she's got to go behind something to hide her side of the body. And then she's got on some glasses. And she could be wearing a boot. Nah, I don't like that boot on her. We'll save the boot. We've got a shoe. Hi, Joe.
Shoe. Hi, Joe.
Hello, hello.
Okay. I can let her hang on to the pocketbook.
You don't smell tonight, do you? You better not.
Oh, Nora had to have a bath yesterday.
Uh-oh. Did she find
Two
something
baths
to
this
enroll
week.
in it?
Yeah. That's number 2. And we think it was something from the cow field. It wasn't. We think it was. You know how they kind of throw up sometimes.
Yeah.
Cows.
Yeah.
We think it was something like that.
Well, thanks for finding that for your mom and dad, Nora.
Really.
They really appreciated it.
It was potent. It was not.
It was that new brand of perfume.
Yeah. Perfume La Cow.
Yeah, just on the collar, like it right here on the collar. And she's not really that bad to take a shower.
She is big, and you do have to pick her up. She's 30 pounds. But once you get her into the shower room and sit her on the chair, she's fine. She sits right there. She don't try to bolt or anything. So,
yep. Janet, we got the cows about 150 feet away from us.
yeah, they're close. Just on the other side of the house. That house next door. Fresh. That's fresh.
Yeah. And it's just got a barbed wire fence, and she likes to go roaming over into the, just.
Yeah, she can go through the fence.
But we're not really sure what exactly she had on her.
It was clear,
yeah,
but it had a really bad.
I don't understand why they have to rub it like they lay and rub themselves in it. It's like, why do you?
Well, they like that scent.
Well, yeah. It's just a different smell that they like. German Shepherd, I think she's got more German Shepherd in her or not. Yeah, Shepherd, and they're normally like that. Even the ones that the guy across next door to me, he had a German Shepherd for a while, one of those canine dogs, and he told me, he said that's their trait, that those things they like that smell horrible, they like to get into it because it's especially if it's a smell that they know that they haven't smelt before. What are you doing, you little redneck? No.
My boxer always loved to roll in stinky stuff.
Yeah.
Jughead doesn't seem to do it that I notice.
It's her coat is so so different from Abby's. Abby's just got dog hair,
thin hair.
Yeah, she's a medium dog hair type of hair, and Nora is she's got fur.
But it's so soft.
Yeah, it's like a
blanket.
Yeah,
it's not wiry. Abby's got soft hair, but it's wiry, a little bit wiry. But she's still soft. But uh, she's
Look at you.
her. You could see her belly skin. Where Nora you can't. You gotta
Yeah,
really look.
Nora's got a skin like a belly skin like a little pig. But her hair is um, so soft and like a real expensive fur. What?
Take her out.
You want to go away? Well, don't be so rough.
I hear you talking about me.
Thank you.
Yep.
Come on. I'll see you ladies in the morning.
Might as well give him something to eat.
I need more glue stick. What? Go on vacation and come back. Who was in here using my glue stick? Someone.
You'll have to check the kitty cam.
That's right. Someone was eating my porridge. Okay. Let's see what I got going on here. That you already glued down?
No.
Oh, okay.
I
All
haven't
right.
glued anything down yet.
Going into a panic.
Teresa says it's an instinct for hiding from predators. Oh, every time Abby barks, Teresa's dog barks. He hears Abby. Oh. Here we go. Come on. There just happened to be a lot of fuzzy cutting on this one today. All right, I got some of that. Now let's see. If I put that down here, put that right there, and that right there, she can go up. And then I can put this, I got extra jewelry here, pieces. And I could put this here. Because I want to hide her leg and her arm. Oops. And she's got a pocketbook here. We've got to have room for that. And then these guys can go right here. And then this could be her sunglasses. Like that. And then this one could be right here. Like that. And then we have this girl and this girl. Up there. Whew. All right, I still got 2 more pages to cut on. Oh, and I don't think I'm going to have room for her. I could put her in the background up here. All right, I'll put her up there in the big chair, and she can go behind the hand. Uh-huh. We'll try that.
I need a bigger page.
I do. I could have had a double spread. Smart. Something fierce. So she's going to go in behind. I'll cut her hand out. All right. This is going to go pretty quick now. I should be winding up. Let's see. I'll cut the chair out. Trim her out a little bit here. Oh my gosh. Let's see if we can get her under all this. Oh, I guess I could, this hand can come out too. We could go under there. Talk to the hand. That's what we're doing. We'll put her there. All right. So let me get some of this down. And I think I'll use a glue stick too. I've got, yes, paste. I'll use a glue stick. So,
You want to put some more hot water in my tea bag in my cup? That would be great.
Carol's going. Bye, Carol.
Bye, Carol. Hi, Kathy D.
And yes, Kitty Jen's here, and she wants to know about your vacation, Rebecca.
I was gone from Sunday to today. It was just a 5-day cruise. It wasn't very long. It did make me realize that I do like 7-day cruises. I have to say that I do like 7 days. But yeah, I'm here, needing to craft, ready.
So I decided to invite her on so she could tell us all about the fun things she got to do, and
yeah,
and then she's going to stream tomorrow sometime,
yes,
and do another little talk.
I'll show pictures and show some of the things that I purchased and talk about it a little bit.
It's right.
Stuff.
That sounds like fun. And
well, the one parents, our friend Jamie, her parents went, and they're on back to back. They went with us, and then they walked over to the other ship this morning and got on that ship, and they're going. Wow. They went out again today.
Really? They just did not want to go home.
Yeah, they were like, "We're not done. We're not done yet."
They're taking their 2 weeks now. Do they work?
No, they're both retired. They
Oh,
just,
okay.
yeah, they retired about, I think it's been about 2 years now.
Yeah. Well, I
And
have
they have like they have timeshares and everything, and we've used their timeshare, but now we've shown them cruising and they're like, this is nice. Everything is already taken care of, your food, your entertainment,
yes.
all of that stuff. And they're well versed in travel, and they have decided that cruising is the way to go, so especially right now with you're getting $179
Yeah.
5-day trips and such, and they live in Nebraska, so they drive down and they don't have to pay for hotel halfway down. Halfway down they stay here with their family, and
Oh,
then they just
yeah.
they stayed in Galveston. They stayed with us, and they wouldn't have if we didn't all go down. Like, they would have just drove
Yeah.
down that morning. So
Yeah.
yeah, it works really nice for them that they do that. And now
Yeah.
this time we introduced them to the spa, and the mom's name is Echo, and Echo is like, now she's like, I'm getting a spa room every time now.
Yeah.
Because you have access to their like heated seats, and their mineral swimming pool and
Oh, it's a
all
little
that stuff.
package.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it
Well,
comes with the
sure.
room package. You have to pay, like I had to pay for my massage, but I got the
Right.
manager's special. It was a 75 minute, and I got my shoulders, my neck, my arms, my hands. Oh, it felt so good. And my head, and then that
Yeah.
collagen. And it was $119 for
Well,
75
but
minutes.
still,
That's pretty darn
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I usually pay over 200, so it was
You
really
did
good.
good.
Yeah.
You
And the
could.
only reason I would pay that much is because I'm on vacation, guys. I wouldn't pay
Yes.
that for it outside of yeah, I wouldn't.
Right. Right. Right.
So,
Well, that's nice. And
yeah,
you just,
this was our first time in the spa area. Usually,
yeah.
we don't do that. And the only reason is that was
Well, you're
the
handicapped, right?
package that I got offered, because we
Yeah.
go, they send us special packages, and that was that, and the drink package. We've never bought the drink cap package before. We usually just drink water, and we buy bottles of water, and then drink like sweet tea and things like that. But this time
Uh-huh.
we got the drink package, and Shannon sure did. I'm just gonna say, she sure did use it.
Well,
She enjoyed it. That's all I'm saying.
on vacation, that's what you
That's right.
do. You're on
And
vacation.
she behaved herself. So we met, and this time I actually did talk and meet a couple people. Usually I don't. I know that's weird, but I usually don't. But we met a trucker and his wife from somewhere. We talked to them for probably a good while. Now Shannon meets people all the time because she gallivants and talks, and she goes and gets coffees and stuff like that. Where I'm like, oh, I used my drink package to buy the specialty coffees.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some chai lattes and things like that.
Yeah. There you go.
I was telling them how much you used your drink package.
Oh, not nearly enough.
Not nearly enough. That's funny. Well, you're allowed 15 alcoholic drinks a day, and she definitely didn't get that many. Hi, Mary.
15 drinks a day. Oh, my
Yeah, I know,
Lord.
right?
There's
I
no
drank.
way I could.
I didn't have a single one. Now that I think about it, the only thing that I got with my drink package was the coffees, because the specialty coffees you have to, it's extra.
Right.
Is my last name Philly? No. Father-in-law? Rebecca, is your last name father-in-law? Nope. Philly? Nope. And no, actually no, none of those.
Oh,
My
there's
last name
Mary.
starts
Hi,
with,
Mary.
and I
Vicky's
have
here.
two
Hi,
last
Vicky.
names. Yeah.
Hello, Vicky.
Vicky.
Welcome, Vicky.
Oh, hi, Vicky. Just popped really fast. Okay, thank you. No problem.
Glad to see everybody here today. we're just goofing off. We're playing a magazine game, and it's 5 pages, and the chat room gets to tell us the pages, and we cut those pages out, and then we cut everything, fussy cut everything out of the pages, and we put them on our we glue them down on a page to make some kind of a scenery. And I don't like this finger right here sticking out like that.
Beth, what are you trying to say?
Yeah, it's going back under.
Yeah,
I had this one sticking on top, but this one's going back down. Yeah.
Beth was making a point there.
I was trying to,
There we go.
I thought, well, more fingers on top would be, more interaction. But she's got her fingers woven in she's got her arm woven in her hand, in the hand.
Fingers more trying to find the right Rebecca. I only know a couple. There's and there's the one Rebecca that spells it with an H.
I could even put a little girl on there. Cover that up.
Beth, I think that gives kind of the same impression. I'm just saying. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, she's even taller. Yeah. Oh, gosh. That's all right. We'll work it out.
It will figure its way out. That's okay. I was going to put this here, and it looks like her, but so I've decided not to put this there.
And I've got these big earrings. Where could I put that?
Come on, lady, pick your head up.
We'll save it for something.
Save it for a rainy day.
So this is going here. What?
I just made a smiley face.
Oh.
I tickled myself, that's all.
Okay.
Christian Dior would not be very pleased with my creation on his bag.
I could give this girl a bigger boot.
Boots?
I got a boot. She's got an extra boot over here.
Extra boot.
And I still have a yellow slipper. We got to have a yellow slipper somewhere. We'll think about it. Easy does it. Oh, look. The smart. I can use the art. I love to use art on my pages. So anytime I get a chance, I jump on it.
You jump on it.
I do.
Here.
Is that what? Did I get that in the mail? Ooh, looky here what Joe brought in. I got my new Natural Habitat Adventure catalog.
Ooh, I should be getting that. I don't think I got that.
You have to go online and order it for this year. This is the 22-23 model.
Okay. That's why I didn't get it. I was like,
it's a adventure travel magazine.
I got 2 of them last year. Somehow they sent me 2.
And so it's called naturalhabitatadventures.com. You go online and you look for request a catalog somewhere in there, and then you put your name and address. And I never give them my phone number, and I always give them a different a secondary email address, so I don't get tons of emails from them. And the emails go to an older account. But in these magazines are beautiful pictures. And these are some of the pictures that I choose. I like to paint, and I love a lot of these pictures. And this one is the safari because I've got African animals. And look at this lion over here. Oh, I'm just
Oh,
thumbing
Violet
through
is
it.
going. Violet's saying woo woo woo. She's happy. She likes that magazine.
It's a wonderful magazine, and one day I would love to go on an adventure vacation.
I
It
tried to
there are,
talk Shannon into those. I showed her the prices, and she kind of just giggled
and
at
you
me.
see, I could, if they want to go running around, I'll stay right here on the villa,
Yes,
and
and
stay right
paint.
in here. I would
Yes.
stay there, yeah. And one of these days, I'm going to have to paint a rhino. I've never painted one of those yet, but I could probably, if I could lose a little weight, I could go on one of these. They do a lot of hiking, but they do a lot of safari stuff where you ride. You're in a jeep.
Well, there we go. We could do that.
I can do, yeah, you can go with me.
I would. I would go with you.
Yeah,
I would. Mm-hmm.
I'd take care of you. And yeah, that would be great.
I know. We should save up and go. I
And
would do it.
and I wouldn't mind the safaris where you ride everywhere. I
Yeah.
don't want to walk everywhere.
No.
Even
Neither
Tyler
do
took
I.
me one time.
It's called a zoo, right? You
Yeah.
go to the zoo and everything's
We
on
can
right there.
afford. We can afford to go to the zoo, Beth.
Yeah,
And we have some good zoos down here.
Well, there we
I
go.
would love to go to the zoo down here, but we haven't done it. So maybe
Well,
we
I'll come
will this
down and I'll
year.
go to the zoo.
well, they have right over there in Orlando. There's probably 2 or 3. They're not private zoos. They're
Yeah, we have a wild cat life animal reserve. And they have lions and tigers and cheetahs.
Bears,
And,
aha. Lions and
oh, I
tigers.
gotta paint him. I just gotta.
Oh,
Oh,
yes, you gotta. He's cute.
that's not a seal, is it?
looks like one
Look
to
at his
me.
ears. Look at his little ears. He got little ears over here.
Teresa's gonna hire a rhino to decorate her home. So you'll feel more at ease here and you won't have to roam. Ah.
But anyway, these little excursions, I would like to do it, but I do have a distant issue right now where I can't walk that far, so I have to
We can
get
get
in
you
shape.
around.
I gotta
We
get in
can get
shape.
you
Yeah,
around.
they have a couple of real good assortments of wildlife, and then they have I think they had deer that you could walk through, and you know,
Now, is that better than the one that's put on by Disney?
Don't know.
I don't know
Oh,
how big
yeah,
Disney.
what is oh, look at him, Beth. You could paint that.
Yeah, I've painted
That
Bandit
yes.
before. He's a keeper.
He is a keeper. I want to go to New Zealand. And then what's her name can keep me. I can't remember
Yeah,
her
yeah.
name in chat.
I
It will
know.
come to me.
I know 3 people over there.
I love New Zealand.
Yeah, Colleen. There's a Colleen that lives over there, and Maggie Loxley lives over there.
Violet says a puffin penguin drawing would be great.
Yeah, there's another.
Look at the panda. We can go to China too.
No,
Oh,
we ain't.
we will just go everywhere, Beth.
Not to China.
Not to China.
No. No, that's
But anyway, I recommend everybody getting this one for the pictures out of it.
Mhm.
And but it's Natural Habitat Adventures. If you're interested in it, you go online and look for the free catalog. Thank you, Joe. Joe just brought that in from
that's
the
all. It was
mail.
in the
And I'm
mailbox.
dropping stuff on the floor. Oh well.
What is it?
I've just dropped a few things on the floor.
Probably the
So
lucky boots.
I'm going to go ahead and start gluing. Oh, I have. I'm going to go ahead and start gluing down. I already have. Okay. Beth.
This is what is this? Is this ironic or is it what is it? These lady. My name of this is Lucky Arms And I don't have arms. Oh, I didn't even glue you down. Your legs, your mango legs are came off.
Okay, I had a pocketbook.
Mango legs.
Lost my pocketbook.
Yeah, one of these days we should do the same book. We'll have to try to find the same magazine and do the same
Okay.
book. That would be fun. I'm sure we'd get something the same.
Yeah, we would. We would. We could do that.
Trying to see what else I have.
Okay. Cool.
Hi, Cheryl. Teresa. Violet.
He's saying hi to everybody now. He's waking up.
I'm just waking up. Yeah, I'm like a old turtle.
He's moving slow.
Kitty Jen. Everybody's coming in and going around, and Saturday night fun.
Yeah, buddy. So we've got
I had to let the dogs know that I had some treats out there, so they'd follow me in whenever I wanted.
oh, I see. Bribed him to come back in.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I'm gluing her down.
Glue her down.
Glue it, glue it.
Glue her to it. Okay. And then these guys go right there. Oopsie.
So we had a pretty good day at the food pantry today.
He got up early.
Not a whole lot of, but
How many families you have?
it varies, but it was kind of chilly this morning and a little windy,
Uh-huh.
and I had to pull the awning in, and because we've got a bad frame on the awning where it retracts, and if we don't pull it in, it'll bust it up if it's too much wind.
They got one of those roll down awnings for the people to stand under just in case it's rainy or something.
Yeah. It retracts out, and it's got hinges like your elbows. And
Okay, Janet's going to do the magazine page and post it. Okay. Cheryl said she ordered the 365 book. Woohoo!
Woo!
If we get time, we'll do one at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And Kitty Jen says that doesn't count as your crafty book. Well, I started a book at the beginning of the stream, and it is a flip over art journal book that we're going to try to make. And you'll have to watch the front of the video to watch it. And then Teresa has a link to that flip book, and it will be Teresa's channel she streamed yesterday on how to make it, and then she has another person named Marlena, and she has a video on how she makes her flip book. And those are the two videos I want y'all to watch over the weekend.
That's your homework.
That's your homework. Got to watch. And then next week, Tuesday and Thursday, we're going to go over the book again, and I'll show you how I make mine, and in a quickie way. And then Saturday, we'll take names on everybody who wants to trade their book with someone.
Watch out, Peppa's taking names.
Woohoo! We're going to have a good time. So, yeah. That's what it's all about. But Jen likes for me to get one of my old books out and show it off. And if we have time at the end of this stream tonight, I'll do it. I've been super busy. I'm working on this art page really hard. I'm trying to do a good job. I know you want me to do a good job on it. If I get sloppy, I'm not happy. I can't get too sloppy. The Puffin Penguins. I'll have to check that out again. And
that's the penguins that's got the
little ears.
Yeah.
Aww.
There's about 3 different styles or more.
So I do have a chair.
That's a good way to describe Nora's hair.
Nora's hair.
Nora's hair is is it the ones that stands out, the penguins that stand out tall? It looks just like a suit. Thick suit. Yeah, she don't mind being outside, and I mean it's not that cold tonight, but you know.
She likes 50s and 60s.
Yeah, she's a 50 or 60 girl.
Tell you what, our cruise was cold. I'm just saying. It was
Oh,
cold.
was it cool?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not cool, cold. It was definitely, I didn't go outside on any of the cruise days. Now, in Mexico, it was beautiful, the 2 days, but the actual cruise, it was cold.
So you had to wear a jacket.
Yes, I took a sweatshirt for every day, and I'm glad I did them. Everyone was laughing at me when I said, "Oh no, I brought shorts, pants, sleeveless top, and a sweatshirt for every single day, just in case," because it was weird. Hi, Miss Kristen. You know, it was a weird time of year to go, so I just didn't know what.
Right.
And I'm glad I did, because I was cold.
Yeah, even though it was below the equator, it's still, this weather's been so crazy anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And those big fronts that are coming through.
We had some bad storms while you were gone.
Just 3 days ago.
Thursday night was real bad.
We watched that one fella that does the meteorologist on his channel.
We watch this guy on YouTube, and when he streams the weather for the day, you know, and he'll post it, but he usually goes live. I think he goes live. He usually goes live on Saturday nights. But if there's a big storm front coming through, he will come on live. And Thursday night, he was live for like 12 hours because of this storm going through. And he he was real good at watching the radar, checking for tornadoes, and saying, look at this. And he used all of the national radar weather channels that had the alerts and things. He had all of their radars. He followed them, and when they had an alert, he'd put it onto his channel as an alert. And I mean, he was right on top of every single weather change when he was on. And he had storm chasers that were out there. He had 5 different guys that he had them on their videos, chasing the storms, chasing the tornadoes. And they were showing their little video clips in the bottom of the screen. And they were, I mean, it was great. It was a really good, right there in the minute while it's happening, Weather Channel. And his name is Ryan Hall Y'all. If you want to go watch him sometime, I'll write it down.
He's kind of a little
Ryan Hall, y'all. It's
Oh,
his,
okay, I get
it's his
it.
channel,
Y'all.
and you can find him
Okay, all y'all.
and watch him on YouTube, and he always has the date and the time on over top of his head,
Mm-hmm.
so you can tell, and he's on Eastern time scale, so you can always you always know when that report was for, when you watch one of his weather channels. Of course, I don't go back and rewatch, I just watch the new ones.
Right.
And but I really enjoy him. He's young, he does a great job with all of the different radar
Right.
screens.
Yeah, his variety is a really good
he'll
screen.
he'll look at the street level, and then he'll look at the cloud level, and then he'll look at the outer space level, and it's different levels.
He gives you a
he
prediction and everything, and
he
then he'll stay with it during the day if it's that bad.
he's got the computer set up his room at this room with all of these big screen TVs and monitors, and he's got the ability to look at 10 different things at the same time and pick which one he wants to put up there for us to see. And
Right.
he's got the technology to do all of that as a job, not as a just a part-time hobby. It's a job, and he
Right.
really really takes it seriously.
Hmm.
Yeah, he the way when he started out in the mornings, he'll give you a rate what he thinks it's going to be and how it's going to come through, and then uh, stays on it all the way through.
Yeah.
And
If you like watching the Weather Channel, you will like watching this guy.
yeah, he's
And um,
one day he'll have he's got his own channel and everything now, but he he's got invested in a lot of equipment and data that going back and looking and just
well,
seeing
he
how the
had
weather.
over how many 16,000 people watching him Thursday night. He had a lot of people in there.
Yeah,
Chat was just a flying. He's got Patreons that support him, and he's got a room chat monitor group that takes care of the chat for him, and I mean he's got a lot of stuff going on.
yeah, because
He's good. He's just good.
that was the same, just real close to the same storm that come up through Kentucky, blew through Kentucky, and all the way through that big squall line. There was a squall line that was, I don't know, probably 300 miles across and 600 miles wide. I mean, tall, and went all the way up into Pennsylvania and started out in Louisville. Actually, it started out in Louisville, and it dropped down. It come out. It started out right around Texas, top Texas over there, blowed straight up, just a squall line.
Well, it came out of the north, Joe,
Yeah,
honey.
well, that's from the dip of that cold weather,
Hmm.
and then it picked up when it hit Texas. It picked back up and come right back up into the eastern part of the United States.
Yeah.
There was a lot of rain with it, a lot of sleet, a lot of storm. One of my buddies he was going up to Illinois, and he he drives every week. And matter of fact, he might be home now, but he comes home on the weekends, and that's his little thing, 18-wheeler.
Yeah, he drives
He owns
a
a
pro.
company, and
He
he does that.
delivers.
He does that transportation for the food drive from all the way from Miami all the way to Illinois and up to Chicago and across over to uh, New York.
Okay, I think I'm about done.
Now, he said he went through several big storms because I gave him a buzz. I said, "Well, where you at now?" And he said, "Well, I'm headed this way." And uh, I said, "Well, the Nashville, Tennessee is getting hit pretty hard." And
Be careful.
he said, "Yeah, I just went through that one."
All
that
right,
was
let's see
long.
how we can do here in gluing this stuff down.
I'd say, you know, I don't have my phone on me to tell you what the weather is here. What is it, about 50, 60 degrees here?
Uh-huh.
That's about all it is here right now.
Yeah, it's chilly out
Yeah,
there.
it's just 60s today. We're having a little cold snap.
I don't know. Nora, she likes to sleep when it's cold. She's got that big blanket on. She is laid out on the. She that backyard. She loves that. It's like a playground to her, man. She takes and hits it harder
I've never
than
seen anybody run
racehorses.
all over the yard the way she does. She runs everywhere under the yard.
She'll run to one side to the other, and from the front to the back to the other side of the house on the front.
She goes to every corner.
She is a guard dog.
She loves it. I'm glad.
And she don't, you know, it's not like people could come through the yard or anything like that because it's fenced in. But she's a animal guard too.
Yeah, she keeps all the animals out of the yard. Giving this girl the hat.
She'll occasionally chase she don't really chase trees, chase the squirrels up the trees or anything. But
she does too. She chases everything. Anything in the yard goes either up or out.
The armadillos and anteaters and stuff like that.
We don't have anteaters. We have armadillos and.
I wish we had anteaters.
And we have raccoons and possums.
Yeah, a lot of nightly animals.
Nocturnal. We've got owls too.
Oh, them owls were out last night, just yapping.
Yeah, they hoot. They hoot. They do the hoot. Exactly what they sound like.
They were loud. I mean, they were. I was outside blowing my front yard. Not my front yard, but my front driveway, because the wind been blowing so much, and the leaves get built up. We got a little cubby hole that on the front porch. It's covered and it's flat to the ground.
Are you done with yours, Becca?
I am. I'm ready.
Oh my!
I didn't have much of my pages were blank. You know.
I am finishing up. Just putting a few of the extra girls around.
What did you use from our page that we use the same? Oh, over there, I see the bottle.
These girls in this bottle.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, when I cut these out, all the girls were gone. They had it so that there was nothing on the back. So
I took one bottle from one side and the two girls from the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And well, this looks pretty cool. I still have to glue
it looks
her
really
hand
good.
down. I thought maybe I might be able to find something to put it on here underneath her arm, but I haven't. So we'll put her down there.
Well, I was like, I think I missed the banana, but I got the banana. You got to look at this little guy.
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of bird did you have, honey, a long time ago?
A bird. I had a parakeet.
A big parakeet?
A little parakeet.
Oh, parakeet.
Mm-hmm. Seymour. I had Seymour.
Seymour.
He was Mark's bird, my brother's bird, and he gave him to me, and he knew five different bird calls, and he would repeat them after you, and the bird would mock me, and we would play games, and sometimes he would go first and I would go second, and other times I would go first and he would go second. And if I changed the whistle, he'd change the whistle. But it was like, It was 2, and then it was that was 3, and there were 2 more. I'd have to think about that too hard to figure out those other 2. But anyway, he would do those 5 different calls back to me, and he was a good little bird.
I had a parakeet for about 3 weeks, and then the parakeet decided to fly out the window.
Yeah, that's what he did. I went on vacation and gave the bird to my mom. Took my bird to mother's to keep for me, and he flew out the window.
Yeah.
And that's when I got perky.
Turkey.
I got a new bird.
Yeah.
Mother bought me a bird. She thought I would be upset, and but yeah. Now I
They're
had a
they're
little
wild
dove.
down here. I didn't realize that they were, and they're one of Texas's
Yeah,
birds.
they're wild. Yes.
Yeah.
I lived in southern Texas for a couple years, and I saw flocks of parakeets.
Did you? Now
I
that would be
did.
really cool to see.
It was. It
Yeah.
was. I haven't seen any parakeets this high other than pets. People have posted. My bird got out of its cage because a lot of the people have these big bird cages on the back porches
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
down
Like little
here,
aviaries. I've
and
noticed
yeah,
that. Yeah.
yeah. And every now and then you get somebody on my newsy channel saying, "Oh, my bird flew out. If anybody sees my bird, call me." And of course they would find the bird. The bird will always flew back home, so the bird knows where he lives, which is good, which is real good. Okay, so I have done all of that I know that I can do. So there's
Yeah. I didn't even
my
have. I
page.
looked for arms. I hadn't. There was no arms.
So yeah. So anyway, okay, I'm going to take a picture of mine, take a picture of yours,
Take a
and
picture.
post it in
Okay.
the group.
Can do.
And that way it'll get done and out of the way, and I won't have to remember where it is or what I did
Mm-hmm.
and all that good stuff.
Violet said that Beth, has Jan seen any of your books that
I'm trying to think of the books that Joe bought me way back when, and I'm trying to remember what kind of books. Are you talking about just regular paperback books that he picks up at the flea market or the secondhand store? I'm not quite sure which book that would be that Joe has bought me. Uh, Offhand, if I could have a hint of which book it was or what I'm supposed to be looking for, that would be nice. So I'm going to take and put a little bit of something special on top of this,
Something special.
like a clear coat, and shellac it down. It's going to be shellacking down.
But Teresa, I could be a truck driver if I wanted to.
Violet says that she recalls very big, thick. Wasn't it in an encyclopedia or something like that? It comes
Could
to
have been.
mind it was big and thick and a reddish book cover.
Okay. Do you see these 2 red leaded tubs?
Uh-huh.
Their book on the top of it, underneath those things. That one there, that book down there. I think that might be it. Yes, I can show a book that is that one. I want the one animals underneath. I think you bought me that one. You remember?
Honey.
Well, this would be something that he would buy me if he saw it, and I don't know if I bought it or if Joe bought it, but I can show you this really cool book that I have, and I just put this gloss varnish on top of this to seal it, and it'll be sitting over here to dry. And I have a book here that it's an animal book, and it's like an encyclopedia, and I've hit my camera. Sorry there. And it's got a lot of animals in it, and I take them, I tear them out and use them. But this would be a good book to paint out of too. And see, I've taken some of those pages. I've cut that one out. So I use them in my art. So that's what it's for. But I have this book, and if I see a book like this at the secondhand store, I'll buy the book for $2 or $3 and use it in my art. And it might be similar to this. There's shells. We got shells.
That is a good book.
It's a very good book, and if you need a seashell, there you go. If you need a good crab, right there's a pretty crab to use.
Ooh, I just felt like I was still on the boat. It felt like the whole house moved.
Oh, you just had a
My
little
sea
bit
legs.
woo.
It did. It felt like it went woo. Sorry.
And I'm probably not helping.
I don't know if watching that did that or what, but it was
I
really
bet it is. So, but anyway, there's grasshoppers.
What was that bug back here? Turn one page back. Oh, one page back from the grasshopper.
I'm trying not to show the creepy ones.
What is that?
It's a leaf.
Leaf bug.
It's a leaf insect.
That is
He looks
awesome.
like the leaf. He looks like the leaf.
Yeah, he's really neat.
He eats leaves, and he looks like a leaf.
Huh.
That's pretty daggone cool.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to see what it was.
But there's bees, and I'm trying not to show you the creepy things. Lots of fish. But anyway, this might be one of the books that Joe would have sent me. See, that's pretty cool right there.
Yep. That is good.
So that might be one that Violet's talking about. But anyway, we are getting ready to paint now, and we have an hour to paint a painting.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we? Shall we paint this? He wants to paint a mushroom. I've posted it in the group. If anybody wants to paint along, you can do parts of it, some of it. Do sketch it. You can crayon it. You can. I thought about doing the hoods, the top parts of the roofs, in a red and polka dot paper, and then paint the rest of it.
Ain't that supposed to be a mushroom hat or a mushroom roof?
Yes.
Kind of.
Have you been listening?
Well, yeah.
That's what I said.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's cute. Somebody done a good job. That's the mushroom house that all the kids lived in.
That was a shoe.
I know. It was
Close enough, Joe.
So anyway, I'm going to go up here and try to do a little mixed media with my mushroom and add paper. See, I got this here. That's kind of cute. It'll be different. So far, that's what I have. So far. See, it would be cute if that was in red and white. Of course, I could put my own roof on. It doesn't have to be red and white.
Yeah, Teresa, that friend of mine, he runs all the way from Miami, 95 all the way up into as far as New York. Just about once a week. And then he comes right back down. He's home for the weekends. He schedules all his pickups and stuff. Regular routes.
He's got a business. He does it.
Yeah.
He does a big job.
He had 3 tractors and 2 or 3 people working for him, running them, and he's the main runner. Keeps everything flowing.
Uh-oh, where'd it go? Come back.
Yeah.
I took a screenshot of it so that I could just go to my pictures.
Well, I do. I have it in my pictures and on YouTube, on the Facebook group. I've got, those are big dots. But we want white dots, maybe. Just looking. Just a
You can
looking.
do red and then cut your circles out of white.
Yeah, I could still do that.
I was just thinking out loud.
I've got a few more books to look at. I need for you to come over here and get this for me.
Okay.
And set it over there on the table or something. I've got too much stuff. Let's try that. I can make it a different polka dot. Doesn't have to be red. It could be something else.
Well, here's some mail. Gee.
What's it say?
It says,
I'll have to look at that in a minute, Joe. I don't have time right now. Just leave it sit right here where I have it.
it was over there.
We'll put it right here then. I've got more to look through. I can't do it right now. Can't do it.
Well, it's got my name on it.
Well, it's probably, I'll have to talk to you later about it.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
What was this one? I'm going to find it in a minute. I just know it. I just know it.
You will. I know it too. I can feel it in my bones.
Feel it all the way to my toes.
You better get inside because it's getting cold. If you feel it already in your bones.
I don't even remember this pad of paper. That's pretty stuff.
It's wallpaper. Or,
It looks pretty. Party. See, this is all stuff that I've used.
you know, it's amazing how these groups come up with these ideas of starting their own business when they get a little bit of motivation.
This is a pretty ocean paper. It's front and back. I hate front and back because I can't decide which side to use.
Amen. I agree. I agree.
No, I don't want to make a decision. Don't want to make a decision like that. Well, I'm going to just stick with this one then. Even though I probably have another book with paper in it. I'm not going to look any further. It's the first one I found, and that's the one I'm going to use. That's the way it goes. It's always the first one. But that's fine. We can do that. We can do it. So, I'm going to uh, draw my mushroom, and I was kind of looking for my pencil, and
I'm concentrating.
you're cotton. I am gonna move it over here. And then it goes up and down and around and over. Oh my gosh. I did it in the first drawing.
Woohoo! You did it. No eraser needed.
No eraser needed. I'm cutting it out. First, I better hush up. I'll jinx myself.
Make sure you can see the line.
I'm cutting on the inside of the line so the line don't show. And I can outline it in black. That's it.
That's it. That was simple.
Just a hat. And then I got two little ones. So let's see if I can do those. They're just simple ones. I think I'll do them on the diagonal. So there's one little one. And this one's a little taller.
I wish I was a little bit taller. Wish I was a baller. You remember that song?
No.
I think it's like from the 90s.
So this will be the chimney, and then this will be the little toadstool on the side. And the rest I'm going to paint.
The rest she's going to paint.
So, should I glue it down first or glue it down last? I think I'll glue it down last. Sketch around it. So there's some grass here. And there is a what you call a stem. A stem. Is it something important, Joe?
It's home serve protection plans.
Well, see, you may have laid that over there if you found it on the other table.
Yeah, it's just the.
I wouldn't have brought your mail in here.
No, I think I probably laid it.
Yeah.
Over
Okay, so I'm going to go in a little bit on this one too.
Yeah, it's just the
And
advertisement for. It's the same thing like.
And then
buying a thing on your car.
This is also going to be some
If it breaks, we'll
grass.
fix it for you.
Some grass over here, and then there's a big one of those flowers.
Yeah, one of those. What the
The flowers that you
dandelions, an open dandelion.
it's the same
Oh,
the thing that you blow.
You have to paint the whole thing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And the next day you come out and there's
I
two
hope
more
so.
plants.
What do you call those fuzzy things?
Aren't they open dandelions?
Yeah. trouble.
We had them in our
Okay.
yard. We had them.
The kids are starting to play, Rebecca.
They're barking outside.
Abby's
Are they?
outside. Abby's outside. Nora's sitting here at the door in the craft room, taking a nap, and she woke up. She heard the alert.
Mm-hmm.
So Abby's on alert for this hour too.
They're
And
taking turns.
Nora's headed out toward the door.
Yep.
And then I will do little dots on these outside with I'll do dots all over.
Is the seedlings on the ends of them of the fine hairs or the
Uh-huh.
inside of?
No, those are the seeds.
I thought I was going to say that. Yeah, that's probably the seeds.
My mom considered dandelions flowers, not the weeds.
Hi, Candy.
Mm-hmm.
How are you
And
doing?
my grandmother, because those seeds would be blown, we called them pita beds. That's what we grew up calling them. And
Oh.
the
They make
reason
the
is
pita bed?
my grandmother always would tell us that if you picked those, you would pee the bed. So she called them.
Oh, that's a good way to say it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because kids used to. That was his game. That and
My mother always said that if we played with the water.
well, fire makes you pee in bed.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what my mama told me. But the thing about it is, when you're outside and you got a big area, a big backyard or a farm or whatever.
I'll have to figure out how to do my wooden door with my fence technique on a small door.
Ooh, yes.
Oh, I
Mhm.
see one today. The guy's got a garage door and they painted it in brown, about the size of ours, 2-car garage door, and it was painted in a brown straight. I'm going to say they painted brown, then they stripped. How can I say that? They put the lines in it.
Wood grain.
Wood grain. Okay, that's better. Yeah, easier. Wood grain. And there's a lot of people that do that. And you look at it, you go, wow, that looks like a solid wooden door, you know. And if you put a new door, a door, 2-car garage door up on a new facility, it has to have hurricane proofs of right around 150 mile an hour winds capacity. It's down here. You just don't know when you're going to get one that, you might need one that's that strong. And that's what happens to some of the some places that you lose a window or you lose a door on a facility, and then when the wind finishes blowing through, it doesn't have any place to go, so it lifts your roof.
Do you still have your black magic marker?
Me?
Yeah, that you had the other day.
Here's this one here.
Okay. You want to do my
Oh,
my roofs?
the roofs?
Yep.
Yeah, on that thing there.
I just need for these three
Sure.
little things to be done. You can use the back of this envelope right here.
Okay.
All right. I'm a painting.
I'm a trying.
I'm a painting, I'm a trying. Look out, I'm a flying. You want these two little handles, drop downs done too?
Yes, they're mushrooms
Okay.
toppers. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it's kind of an evening sky. So we're going to put some dark blue out. I'm probably going to add in some white to Oh, you doing good. Looking good, Becker.
Thanks. I'm trying.
So I'm just going to see if I
Not
can.
sure if watercolor was the best idea, but
Well, I don't think you can go wrong. You can always trade, add something else. That's why they call it mixed media. It is.
Okay.
Well, we watched YouTube last night. Our friendly guy who buys the cars online and flies out to a
It's
hunt.
called Vice Script Garage.
Vice Grip Garage. He is hit hoot.
He always finds these cars, and they're always in a different state, different place. And he'll fly to wherever the car is, and these cars are in junkyards. And as long as it has a motor in it, he can get it running, just enough to get it home.
Yeah,
That's all he needs.
He'll fly 1,000 miles, and he'll get there, and he's got one of his
He stops
shop
at
O'Reilly's.
O'Reilly's, and he gets what he thinks he needs for, if he needs a lift, if he needs a jack, if he needs a battery, if he needs certain hoses and spark plugs for the car, he'll go ahead and purchase what he thinks or what he knows he's going to be needing. And he takes him to wherever the car is, and he works on it right then and there, and just to get the motor to turn.
Yeah.
And if he can get it to turn, then he'll drive it back to his hotel and continue to work on it. And then when he gets it running, he drives it home. And it's always like 400, 700 miles away from home.
Yeah, he usually flies and he brings his little suit, whatever he can get by.
His suitcase is tools.
Suitcase is tools.
His tool pack. But it's so fun, and he has to know a little bit about the vehicle before.
You got something else?
Before he gets to it, whoever he buys it from, it has to have some kind of a motor in it, or he wouldn't be able to do it. And it's like, well, it used to run, but it's been 10 years, that kind of a thing. And if it's aged, it don't matter, because he knows how to bypass stuff. And he says, if I can get this part running, I can fix the rest of it at home. If I can get it going, so just enough so that they can get it to drive it on the interstate to get it home.
He had
it's funny
48 or 49 Packer that been sitting out in the field and everything, and had snow on it when he got this one, and he didn't really see all the damage that was so on it. But this Packer, oh my God, it is beautiful, considering it'd been out in the field for 40 something years. And most of the cars he gets, he'll look at the floorboard. He's got his own way of talking about the car. He has his particular and he uses
language,
his hands and
he's always going like this.
He uses his hands.
And we'll just pretend we didn't look at that.
Yeah, if it's real bad, he just ignores it.
He said, we'll just cover that up for later.
Yeah, he said,
yeah.
The guy
he's funny.
The guy before did a fine job on fixing these hose. He got the same type of colored masking tape and taped over them, and then painted.
He says, I got some reinforcement tools I can use. Yeah. And he brings out the duct tape,
Mm-hmm.
He's just really funny. But it's Vice. If you like any kind of car show, and we like Terrell.
Well, we haven't seen that.
What's his?
He's a lawnmower shop guy.
Yeah, Terrell fixes.
Terrell
Doctor fixes all. He works on nothing but lawnmowers.
Yeah.
But he has a skit that him and his nephew do before the video starts. It's a little story skit, it's just like 10 minutes long, 5 minutes long. And then at the end, they do the ending of the skit
Mm-hmm.
and have it, it's always some kind of a corny ending.
There's Barbara Chicken Pot Pie Society. Hello, hello, Barb.
Hey, Barbara.
Becky Waters is in the house. Hello, Becky. Hello, hello. We've been just ratchet jawing over here.
We're just ratchet
We're,
John.
Yeah, and there's Candy, and
How's Candy doing?
yeah, good evening, Janet and Freddie and everybody. Hello,
So, like, I need a little bit more of that blue.
little sister Cheryl is crafting. And of course, Violet says, "Hi, y'all."
Hi, y'all.
Hi, y'all.
I bet Violet checks that out there. He come down. Oh gosh, he started this mode last night. He come down and
No, wait a minute. Who are you talking about?
um,
You're talking about Ryan or the Vice Grip
no,
Garage?
the Vice Grip Garage.
Okay.
And he said he had 700 miles to get back home, and he had 2 days to get there because he had something he had to.
He had another appointment.
He had another appointment, and oh my gosh, I mean, it's like some of these cars look like Flintstone. There's when you got 25 license plates in the floorboard to hide all the hose. They just take and screw all the license plates in a row. Like it looks like a brickyard of license plates all
Yeah.
across the whole. And that's
Because that's what they used as the metal to hold it together.
yeah,
When the floorboard was
the
rusted.
floorboard
Mhm.
keep everything from coming into the floorboard.
And he was in this one vehicle, that might have been the same one. There was so many holes, he was getting fumes
Oh
from
yeah,
the engine. So he bought some that sticks it flat that blows up like the expand paste does
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah,
he
yeah.
filled all the holes up and expanded for the so
yeah.
he could get home, because he said he says, I'm getting a headache, I got to get rid of these holes, the exhaust is killing me. And he was really concerned. I thought he was going to go buy him a gas mask, but
Yeah,
he
I'm with
he
you.
ended up buying some of that foam stuff,
He said they
and
got
he filled the floorboard
a
up
new
with it.
style of foam spray. He said it's better than uh, the putty that you put in your things. And he showed all these things. He says, and the car that he bought last night was I think it was a '59 Chevrolet um, with a truck back on it. It had a truck back. It was like a two-seater bench seat with a truck back on it, and it's like the El Camino.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah, and of course, and that's what made Ford. He tells a little story about it. He said this was a good one, and it was very cute, very cute. Had the two lights in the back, and they had great big bullets off of I think it looked like some kind of Cadillac or something like that, and the
For light covers.
yeah, for light covers,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
the motor was pretty difficult for him to start, which is very unusual. And
Well, we got it started though.
yeah, he finally got started, but he just didn't know how strong that motor was going to be. And he likes it because it's
He's
got
really good at diagnosing what's wrong with the cars.
yeah.
Now those things that were on the brake, how did they get swiped from one wheel to the other? It was a front end brake, and it was a spring thing, and it was on the front, and the one on the back was in the back, and they were swapped.
Oh, that was what happened was if the tires are flat, normally they are. He'll call ahead of time, and if he knows the motor's good and he's got a good
He'll send
buy,
some tires.
yeah, he'll call the tire company and they'll send the tires right to where he's at,
And
location,
have them delivered.
and either that or they'll send them to O'Reilly's. And
He's got a good system,
Yeah.
however he does things.
he's got a good working system, and but and he's got his fire, what's it called, fire in the fire juice that makes them run.
The battery.
Well,
Or the gas.
that's electric factor.
Yeah.
That stuff they spray into it,
Yeah, that
into the engine.
starter.
He does all kinds of stuff.
And
I mean, it's amazing how motors work to begin with. In my book, it's there's so many parts to an engine. Who invented that? I mean, how did somebody come up with all those different things in one engine? It goes on and on and on parts and stuff. It's just
the
amazing.
Packer, there was a printout. He said, I got this printout right here, and this Packer back when it was bought, I think it was like right between 5,000 and $7,000 when it was bought back then. And it had wood grain on it. Was like a limousine. It had wood grain in it, and it had on some of the places in the seat was all in very good, pretty good shape for sitting out there for so long. And it had a little bit of well, it had some rust in the floor and all that, but it was a straight 6. And they made a straight 6 and a straight 8, and he kind of went through telling all about it and everything. And it was really awesome. The front of it, the body outside was probably better because back then they made them out of almost out of 8-gauge steel instead of 16-gauge gutters, you know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's why those cars are still around, and a car from 1987 isn't.
Exactly. And there was one piece of you would say one piece of chrome that was missing from the side door, but it wasn't chrome, it was stainless. And that's just like my 63 Thunderbird. It's all the chrome is stainless, and it's not aluminum, and it's not fake stripings and stuff. It's heavy stuff. But the front of this thing was it was made out of some real steel. I mean, front of that thing probably weighed. I'd say that car back in the late 40s was. The Packer was one of the tough cars. They raced them too, and those flat top Packer engines, they took different spark plugs, and some of that stuff you can't really find anymore, especially new. And but it was super good shape. But the old Chevy, the Chevy truck car, it about put him under and he drove it at nighttime because the lighting. There was a big box, and the guy who was tired of messing with it and he's going through this box looking at all this stuff. He says, "Man," he says, "sometimes it makes me, I'm so glad I got all this." He said, "But I don't know if they put the new stuff on or if they put the old stuff back on." And because the new stuff was still in the box. And then you got to think of, well, is that what it needs or not, But
that's just one channel.
And he's got a character. He's got a mechanic's character ability to keep you going, and just his forte on how he presents himself and talks about the machine and with his hands and his bodies. And it's just, I just don't know about this. He said, it's so, and
well, you're just going to have to go and watch him.
Oh, yeah. It's just, the cars nowadays, it's called drifting. They get going sideways and sliding and it's a new style that all these young kids are doing now. They drive. So if it has a lot of uh, um, body rust hose and stuff like that, he'll say, "Oh, we've got some new additional drifting facilities here that this."
He makes up excuses
Yeah, he makes.
for the broken parts, you
Yeah,
know. He just makes things up, and he's cute. It's just real funny way he does it.
one, one time he bought one and he says, "I'm staying at the Holiday Inn." He says, "I hope they don't mind if I take my car there and work on it 2 or 3 days out in the parking lot." And
And they do.
he
So
pulled it right up to somebody's door, just and
well, he
started.
parks it underneath the night light, so if
Yeah,
so he can work on it at night if he can, you know, because he could, you know, he can go ahead and change tires or do something at night, even though he didn't want to make a lot of noise, but he can still work on the car to get it ready to drive, and
Right.
he'll take advantage of the lighting system, you know.
yeah, he'll try to get one close.
And the car he had last night, he ran out of gas before he got over there, and he had to push it
Oh yeah, he's going
across the
across
street. He
three
pushed it.
3 lanes. He says, "I'm going to have to get out right now and get this catch this light." Oh shoot, the light's turning again on me. And it was dark.
There was a red light. Oh, I can go now. It's a red
Yeah,
light.
yeah, it was dark.
I'm surprised somebody didn't even get out to help him push it.
Yeah,
I
But
know, right? You would think
it
that
was a
somebody would have
lightweight.
helped.
Yeah, it was a lightweight car. He knew what he was doing, and
did he have the motorcycle and all that? Wasn't it that one?
no, that was the car truck. That was the El
the car
Camino.
truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was. I forget. They all blur together now. But
Yeah, it's
he buys things on the side of, you know, he found a motorcycle, and he found some lawn chairs, and or no, that was another guy.
and he had a toolbox in the back with about 4 tires.
Yeah, he keep, and he, you know, in the old tires, he has to take them back home. He can't get rid of those.
They got he's
He
just
won't
humorous.
litter or leave anything on the side of the road or anything.
Yeah, he's conscientious about it.
And he lost a pin, some kind of a pin that goes into the engine, and it broke. And he was hoping to find it because he could still use parts of it. And he walked back over on his way to O'Reilly's looking for the part in the middle of the night with the flashlight. And he says, "Well," he says, "I guess I can't find it. I'm just going to have to buy me a new one." So he goes on and he walks 3 miles to O'Reilly's. The guy is
Yeah, he
something.
needed it to get there.
He did it. He's funny, but he's a good boy. Okay, now I've got my green. I got my grass. Let's see.
Yeah, thank you, Cheryl. That's a good thing that we need to think about everybody that's out there and having hard times and that might be by themselves. We just pray that the Lord will take care of them and we have the only thing we can say is that uh, He has a place for us that's a whole lot better than what's down here on earth. Uh, we just hope that faith and thank you.
Okay.
There's color with Melissa.
Let's get some grass growing here.
Our grass ain't started growing outside. I'm so glad.
Ours is nice and dead.
Huh?
Ours is nice and dead, and we like it that way.
Yeah. Well, the only bad thing about it is the weeds like to say, "Oh, now we can take over."
Wow.
Of course, the ants are still there to.
I am so we do not have the ant problem like we had in the when we lived in the city. We had
Yeah,
ants. Now, since
really.
we're out here, it doesn't seem like we have as bad of ant problem.
Wow.
I don't know why, but I'm happy about it.
I don't know what draws them. I know what keeps them away. The water keeps them away, but they just move. The territorial to move to a short area close to where they stayed. It must have one huge um mound somewhere deep in the ground. I've seen one of the guys says they take out tin cans and they melt them down and go into an ant hill. We don't have real that tall size. The biggest ant hill is about 4 inches tall around here.
Oh, geez, they're huge. Everything's bigger in Texas, I guess.
Right. And yeah, 4 inches high and about maybe a foot around would be one that's probably a year or two old that hasn't got knocked down or knocked out. But our ground is, if it rains 2 or 3 days, they're flooded out. They go to high ground. That's when you get them. You get them all together, and then you kill them out. But I haven't been bit this year so far
Well, it's early.
because I know I'm allergic to them. Because if I just get one on me, and it bites me, it all the places that I've had
Now, the
spots
mushroom
before,
part.
they start itching. So that's some kind of a allergic.
Well, they are just toxic, honey.
Yeah, the toxic goes through your body. I guess everybody
If I want to
like
do
that,
this
but
first or do some white first.
it's not that my skin is a thin skin or anything. It's just
Let's see here.
it's just that bite.
They
Kills-
bite and they
they-
have an acid.
Acid kills the
Mhm.
blood, the skin cells, and
I think they're just
glycerol.
got a lot of acid in them.
And if you mess around the trees, they'd like to fall off in the tree.
And they never bite the dogs. They never bite the dogs.
Well,
nope,
no,
they don't. They don't do it. I've never seen a dog with an ant bite. That's why they like to roll around in that gooky stuff.
Yeah, the gooky stuff keeps the ants off. But I'm not putting it on.
I'm not able to read chat too much, guys. So you guys are on your own.
I
You're on
haven't.
the good behavior list, the honor roll system. So we're painting a mushroom. We're painting the mushroom. I can't wait to try that door. Get my door.
I know this might like my first painting like this. I don't
Really?
paint like this.
What's the first time I've done a mushroom? Yeah.
No, I mean painting like this. This is my
Really?
first time.
Oh, good. Well, you're doing great. You're going to find that you like it, and you're going to find out that you're going to do it more often now. That's what'll happen, because everybody says, "Oh, you did so good on that. Do another." That's what they do. They gang up on you, and then they start telling you what to do.
Well, that's good that both of y'all doing it, and you're doing a similar same thing, but you're doing them in a different way. You're using cutouts and
I think you're using our acrylics, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm using regular acrylic paint. Uh-huh.
PM Studio.
That's Carol.
Carol. Okay.
Hi, Carol.
It's a Carol.
I'd have an encyclopedia to look everybody's name up. And
It's hard. It's hard sometimes, especially with the
I
more
used
people in the
to
room.
do that, keep a little note of everybody's, and then I realized, you know what? They can just come visit me enough, I'll learn their names.
Yep.
right.
And I
And
have.
and if I can't remember a name, I tell them. I tell
Yeah.
them. I get it up honestly. There are times I cannot remember everybody's names. I don't mean it personally, so don't take it personally,
Yeah.
please. Please don't take it personally.
Yep. And the ideal is to just try to do what you can do with what you got, and
Well,
and
yeah, you got to work with what you got.
and
Well, what in the
and
world?
sometimes that's a good thing because you have everybody has different qualities about how they do it.
We're talking about names, Joe.
Well, I'm talking about chat. I'm in chat now.
Yeah. Okay.
You know,
Okay.
not everybody has the same supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Let's chat. Okay. All right. Okay, so I got enough of that. There's enough of that. That's enough of that.
That's enough, that Beth. That's enough.
I was told one time it was all in the eye of the eye of the beholder.
It is. It's in the eyes of the beholder. So let's see if I can whip stitch this out now.
Whip it out, girl.
Whip is
Is that a
whip it
smokestack
good.
chimney with a little hat on it?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that cute?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I think I just put paint in my tea. That's all right. I'm an
Oopsie.
Well, that
I'm an
happens.
artiste. I can drink painted tea.
Beth cleaned hers out too in the Coke one time.
Yeah, I got a brand new teacup with a lid on it the next time. Teresa sent me a cup, a teacup with a lid, so I wouldn't do that anymore.
What's a little bit of paint in your tea?
Yeah. Speaking of tea, would you like some tea, darling?
Oh, I'd like to have a Sprite.
Sprite. With ice?
Yeah, that'd be all right, or just out of the can.
It's a good cold night. I think I want something hot.
Okay. All right, that's the mushroom part, and that's just the way it's going to be. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go ahead and glue this puppy down so that it doesn't move.
Now, being I'm different from you two ladies,
Yeah, you're different.
if I was to do, you know how I make it, Rebecca? I would do mine just like yours, have it red, and make a Snoopy face out of it with the spots.
A Snoopy, or you mean a Dalmatian?
No, Snoopy.
Okay.
Like put a white spot on its nose out there on the front porch or whatever it's called, and
the house would be the face.
the house would be the face and the head.
Oh.
She's almost got it. There's 3 spots there, and that's what made me think of that.
Well, yeah.
I think that'd be cool. It's creating a creation.
You're very creative.
No, I'm not either.
Yes, you are. You can fabricate stuff in the garage like crazy. That's where your forte is, in the garage. You can take an engine apart and put it back together, and it works without any leftover pieces.
What was that? Did he say last night? He said something about.
We'll just hang on to that. I don't know where it goes.
He says everybody always wants to know how I know everything about different things. He says He says, well, when I have something I don't know where it goes, he says, I always keep it because sooner or later I'll find out a place for it.
Yeah, it'll go somewhere.
Sounds about right. That's how mechanics have a whole garage full of stuff.
That's why they
Right.
do. Yeah, they collect.
I went over to my friend's garage, and uh, the day on the way home, I stopped in to check and see because he's had some hot dogs and stuff for the food pantry. And uh, the guy, they're in a little strip mall, and they're all rental buildings right there. And there's a guy who works on boats, and a guy who does welding, and a guy who does this, and a car guy, and a body shop guy, and they're all, it's a little community of all these people that do all these. So they all work with each other and farm out all the stuff together, basically, swap out. And so it, he had a car in there, and this it was a, a Honda car, real nice looking four door, and the guy come in there that it belonged to, and he was talking about the guy who hit him. Well, the front of the car, he had the whole hood and radiator, almost the radiator off, and all it was plastic. And we got to talking about that. I said, yeah, they're making these cars out of plastic, and what they all make out of plastic is the side and stuff, and not the front end and the back end, because that's always what you get hit. You usually get hit in the front or the back, or you hit somebody in the front or the back. And anyway, he was talking about, he says, right there's where the guy hit me and spin me sideways, and it was right on the tire and the back wheel, and it looked like you could take a buff wheel and polish it up and get it, fix it up, and you couldn't even tell that it had been wrecked. But the front end, it was like huge. I mean, a lot of work, and it's just the racket that these car companies are allowed to make these cars out of plastic, basically, and then charge big money, and then if you wreck it, your insurance charges you big money. It is. And that was what made me think about the extra parts. So, well, you just keep on to all the screws, or all the bolts are put in place, or found a place for them. Especially when you got 15 different screw ends for the plastic. Fill every hole up.
This thing's going to work here in just a second. And when it does, it's going to pour out.
We do advertisements for all these people on YouTube. This we got the one that the Blade, who cuts grass for free, and him and his buddy, they go out and find them.
Yeah, I like him.
He last night, the one we watched was this old man. He'd been watching this old man's house down in Miami.
Well, he cut it before, and he didn't live in Miami, but
Where do you live at?
he lived in Fort Pierce, where they
Fort
from. Mm-hmm.
And the old man been locked up in his house for a good while.
He had a stroke.
And he hadn't got out,
and he couldn't do it.
And he told him, he says, "No, man, I'm here to fix up your yard there." He said, I was by here a couple months back, and
he cut it before,
and I cut it once before,
and he found out that he had some hardship because he had a stroke, and his lawnmower was broken, and
all the grass was about.
So he says, "Well, I don't know if I can. I don't know how much. I can't pay you." He says, "I don't have any extra cash to pay you." He said, "Somebody's vibrating. Where's your phone?"
I don't hear it.
Okay.
Mine's not.
I hear a vibration.
Well,
Oh, Joyce just sent you
a message.
some pictures.
Oh,
She went to a dance. Oh.
who? Christy.
Mhm.
Oh, she looks like a little darling.
Our granddaughter. She's our youngest.
I was gonna say what's that on her ankles? Thought she had tattoos on her ankles, but it was coffee stains. You've been drinking coffee and I just wiped them off with my finger.
I have paint on my hands.
All paint, brown paint. But anyway, yeah, he told me, says, "Oh, it's not going to cost you anything. I'll do it upright for you like I did last time." And oh, he got that weed
He
eater,
couldn't believe he did it for free.
and it was a major. It was like waist high in some places. Matter of fact,
Well, this is a bomb right here. I cannot get anything to write or do good. I get so mad because I can't get my white out to work, and then I can't get my jelly roll to work.
I can never get white. I've gotten Posca pen, and I've gotten the white out, Sharpie. I've tried them all, Beth. I get so frustrated trying to do white.
well, it dried pretty quick.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you could do it like that to make it
Mhm.
and not smear it.
I'm surprised too.
Well, you need to get that auto paintbrush, that one that's got
an auto paintbrush.
the one that you do your pinstriping with.
That's what I'm wanting.
Oh yeah, well there's several different auto shops that do the go out and buy a car and try to bring it back home, restore it, and and all that. But he don't like say his biggest thing is he drives it home. He don't go and buy one. And Beth asked, well, why don't he get a
trailer
and trailer it back? Well, you'd have to drive all the way out to 700 miles, and then you have to trailer it 700 miles.
Well, I know, but at least you don't have to worry about breaking down on the road.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Then he wouldn't have as many followers, Beth.
Exactly. We did say that. We did say
Yeah,
that. This is what everybody wants to see.
It's the excitement and
And he always gets them running. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
yeah.
He's a good mechanic.
He's a good mechanic. Short of putting the
Well,
motor.
on those old cars, you can do that. He couldn't do it on the newer cars.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got to have a electronic.
He likes those old ones. Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like those old ones.
Yep.
and he's got his own little junkyard. When he gets home, he's got 5 or 6.
He's not married, is he?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
he
He's
is.
married and he's got 2 kids. And he says, I even bought him. He says, look, I even stopped at the store and got my wife a card. He says, it's a graduation card, but that don't matter. I just marked all that out and said, well, it's me. This is me. And I can't remember his
I didn't
name.
see that.
Daryl or something. His name. And he signed his name, and it's like everything he does, he's a jokester. He's a
That's
card.
good. His wife is probably great. She's probably great.
Oh,
yeah.
She's cool. She's cool looking. She's got she does the first part of his show commercial, and it doesn't say what she's saying, but she turns around.
She's just in the intro picture of him
Yeah.
looking at a car or something. She's just there. But
he's a big guy.
He is. He's a good sized fella.
He's 6'2", 6'3", and he's a good. a good almost 280. I know. I get that way every once in a while, and I'm short compared to him. Yeah, he's got about a 7, or not a 7, but about a 12 to 13 size on his boots. And this, he bought that one car because it had a 4-speed skull gear shift on it,
Oh,
and this gear shift was like 3 foot
It
tall.
had a skeleton on the top of it.
oh,
Second gear
Yeah.
almost went into the front windshield.
It was up high. It was real high.
And during that,
I
when
don't
he
know
got,
how that could be comfortable trying to shift. I'm just
Well, you
saying.
can
Oh,
use any part of the pole to
Yeah,
shift,
that's
but it
true.
was like it was like a good
3 feet almost, yeah.
well, I would say it was a good 24, 25 inches tall.
Yeah.
And it went up as high as his head with that skeleton.
He says, I can't believe somebody tries to drive like this. And when the clutch on it, he pulled out the clutch and his knees
I
hit
had
the,
my phone back.
hit the steering wheel, so he had to be careful there.
Yeah, he was he gets in some tight areas.
Oh, and he broke off. God, he broke the wheels. He said the really reason why I like this car, he says it's got those SS Kragers on it. He said, and they're hard to find now. And he said everything the car had on it was dated for 59, and which Kragers were perfect for that. But he said I just don't know about all these cracks that are in it. He said there's no way it would go 700 miles. He said so I've got some new tires ordered for it. Well, when he got the tires, they put the tires on the rims for him, or whoever done it. Something happened in the front end, and his the steering, and on the not the ball joints, but the steering connection was rubbing on the inside of the wheels.
It was on the wrong wheel.
Yeah.
It should have been on the rear.
They what it was, yeah, they had 10-inch and 8-inch deep hubs, and they had the leather weights were rubbing up against the grease joints on the underneath the steering.
So he had to stop and rotate tires.
And when he did, he's the thing he does keep with him is he's got some Milwaukee tools, battery tools, and they're powerful. They he only had like 3 lug nuts on one wheel, 4 on one
Oh,
wheel.
I know. They didn't even have all the lug nuts.
Yeah.
They kept breaking.
And he said, I'm really pushing it on this one. He said, I've got 3. He said, just luckily they're not on all one side.
No, he evened them out. He stole one from the other to even them out, so they all had at least 4 lug nuts on them. That's what he did. Okay, there's that part.
Nori, honey, you're so quiet.
She wore out.
She acts like she's been out there in something.
She's been sleeping all day.
Poor Abby just come in. She couldn't get her to come out and play tonight, so she just did it. You think Nora's being awful quiet? Abby, what's wrong? Huh? She don't want to go outside? Did you let the cat in today?
She came in.
What time?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't get her to come in this morning when I left.
She's in now.
I just feed them all. I'm glad we ain't got no cows or horses, because we could almost have a farm if we had 1,000 horses, we would have a farm. All the animals, then they could just have their own buddy.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. There's that one.
Okay. Let's see. This is no good. Oh no, this one is. This is Medicare.
And then there's some pebbles down here.
You still saving envelopes?
Yep. I am.
You prefer the end being cut off or try to take the lip
I just prefer 'em not ripped.
any way you can do it?
As long as you don't rip it.
I can cut real easy compared to ripping.
So I'm going to take a tiny bit of brown. Let me find some darker brown. This is darker brown. Burnt umber. And I'm going to try to do my door technique.
Yeah,
Oh,
your fancy door.
I'm going to try to do my door technique.
there ain't nothing that looks better than a heavy door. You know it?
And I'm going to put some purple in it.
Speaking of doors, gates, I had to pick up some stuff, and those gates and doors that have got those big long, what do they call
I
them?
have no idea what you're talking about.
They make them swing like the gates.
Like the
So,
gate.
yeah, it's got the big. It looks like a big A-frame. It's not a shackle. I don't know.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Joe. You're talking to the wall. Okay. Here we go.
There you go.
No matter where you go, there you are.
And you just used 2 colors or 3?
Right now, I just did 2. I did a purple with the brown, so it kind of got a burnt, a purpley berry look to it, and it makes it look cute. I've used depends on what kind of colors are in your paint, in your scenery, I guess. And that's it. I used a squeegee for the big page, and this one I just used a dry stiff brush. I did. And I rub a little bit of that over there to make it look like a grungy little mushroom.
Grungy mushroom.
Grungy.
Mushroom grunger.
It's going to be grungy. So I need to paint that black. And I'll use the door collar. And there's some yellow coming from the windows. Some yeller.
Yeller.
Old yeller. So we'll put some yellow in the windows. We got the lights on.
Who turned those lights on?
It's getting dark. Time to turn the lights on. And this little light is on in case somebody comes into the house. They can see. So I just have to do that over there. So I'm still contemplating on that. Maybe I'll dry it,
Or you
and
could put a little candle in the light, like a lot of people do. In
yeah.
the windows.
Mhm.
Mom always had lights in her windows.
Mhm. I do too. Um, Let me dry that. But I'm about done. What do y'all think? 9:05, right on time. Let's see
That
what
was
the
your
chat
time?
is.
Okay.
9 o'clock.
It's 9 o'clock already. Oh, it sure is.
Here's Mariah. Let's see, everybody. Look all right. I'm still going to try to make that a flower.
I think it looks great, Beth.
I think I'll go around my roof one more time.
I look like I made a mushroom.
Teresa posted a picture. Everybody's still with me. Okay. It's good.
All right.
I think Rebecca did an awesome job.
Thank you.
It's awful cozy. Let's see if I can do a little bit of something. Find some more Sharpies. Sometimes you just need bigger lines. Bigger lines. To make it look more whimsical. And would it look good if I did a couple of these? And do a couple, not all of them, just some of them. Just a few. Does that make you dizzy looking, maybe? I don't know. Too late now. Can't stop.
Don't stop. Don't stop.
Don't stop. Just a few little outlines. That's all right. That looks all right. And then this here needs some coloring. And I think I'm going to try to use a purpley one. I got this one here for underneath the mushroom flares there. And I think I need to outline my mushroom base. And when the paint is really, really dry, the Sharpie does draw on acrylic paint really well, but it has to be real dry, or you ruin your markers.
Yeah, been there, done that. Ruin markers
Oh,
from
tons,
acrylic paint. Yep.
tons of them. Yeah, I've done several.
I think I'm calling mine done.
Okay.
I'm okay. I think acrylic would have been a little bit easier for me to work with, of course, but I don't think it's
Well, you did excellent. It looks great. Yeah, I think they both look great.
Thank you.
So I'm going to
I like your mixed media. I like the different.
um, I'm going to attempt to use the jelly pen again if I can. If I can find the jelly pen that will write. I've had terrible luck with jelly pens, but they do good.
I like to do Zen doodles and doodling with the jelly
I
pen.
do too if they work. I think
Yeah,
it's this one. This
yeah.
one don't work. And I've been putting them upside down, thinking maybe that would be better. This one works. Let's see if I can get it to work on here. Please work. Please continue to work. Please don't stop. Oh, yeah. This is what I wanted.
There you go. Yes.
This is what I wanted. And then there were these dots all outside and along the insides. And there was some out here. And then I got to make some stars.
I thought about the stars, but I held off. I was like, no, don't do
So
it.
does that look like a blow? A
Yep, it
blow?
looks great. That
Looks
jelly
good.
pen did exactly what you needed.
Exactly. Please always work.
Please
And then
always work.
I can use this one for the stars too. And they're more like orbs in the sky, like not stars, but lightning bugs.
Oh yeah, like little fireflies. Yeah.
Hmm. So I'm going to use paint for those. Let's see how I can make them. I'm almost done. I'm just piddling.
Oh no, I'm all good.
And you
I've
can
really
always
enjoyed
find.
myself.
I have a. This is a Dollar Tree marker. The markers were terrible, but I kept the caps because they make this design
Oh yeah, yeah.
and they're wonderful to stamp in,
Huh.
and
Neat
and
little
they and
stamp.
they it
Yeah.
works. Yeah, you have to dab it off a couple of times.
Beth, were you talking to your pen? Jen wants to know if you were talking to the pen.
No, I'm talking to you all about my pen.
You told your pen, you said, please keep working.
Oh yes, I did. I did. I begged it. I begged it. So here's my little Orbeez.
Very nice. That's perfect.
So just never know what you're going to have to use.
Mm-hmm. I like that. My first watercolor.
So there. And then if I want to smudge them, I can still smudge them, and maybe I can use I don't know, a Q-tip. What would I smudge them with? Or a dry paper towel like this. Make some of them not so bright.
That's really neat, that pen. The pen cap.
Okay. And the good thing is there's just one on both ends. I can share next time I send you a box. I had a box with stuff in it for you, and I can't find the box. It's in here somewhere. So I can still go back and add another little center point if I took too much of it off. And I just used the end of a marker to make another dot because they kind of got this um, oh smudgy look, just a little smudgy look. Like that. I think that's all right. I'm going to leave it like that. Okay, so I'm done. So, and then I have a silver
done.
marker. I have a silver marker. I can do my cobblestones down here. In the picture, they're kind of silvery white looking down in here.
I wanted to do that leafy thing, but I didn't want to ruin it, so I stopped.
Well, and like I said, if you can't do it with the paint, you still got the option to use your markers to add some more markings. And I don't know if that's going to show up or not. It's a lime green. It doesn't show up, so I'll try another green. And I also have this I got from the dollar store. It's a glitter marker. I'd buy every one of them if I find them again. They are wonderful. They've got real good glitter in it. Real good. Just saying. Make some more grass. Put some highlights in here. And I use metallic green down in the grass as well, but this is a glitter marker.
Mm-hmm.
So it's real good. It does real good. And it's nice and glittery. Well, I can see it, but I can't see it right now. But it's there.
You know what? That's all that counts.
So anyway, I think that's it. I think I'm happy with it, guys. So hi, Ellie K. Show an old crafty book, please. I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit tonight, Jen. I'll have to wait and do it Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
I did show a book, or we were going to try to make a flip book early at the beginning of the show, so you can watch that one and try to make it. And I did show a book that Joe bought me, that alphabet book. So that's going to be that's all I'm going to do tonight. I'm tired. And I think they turned out really cute. So if anybody wants to make it or paint it, get on my YouTube channel and it's posted over there. And I'm going to go ahead in my YouTube channel and edit. Let's see, how do I edit? I don't know. Wow. I don't know how to do that. Let's try this.
It was a great idea, but I don't know how to do it.
I'm going to take a picture of this one. And I'm going to post it in my Facebook group.
I posted mine. Although y'all.
Oh, here's Rebecca's. It's a shroom.
If you haven't seen it here, it's there too.
It's a shroom. That's cute. You did good on your grass too. Oh, I didn't put any grass on the front of my house. Mm-hmm. That's what I could do here.
Mine needs that guy to come over to his house and cut it for free.
Yeah. Well, No, because he'll end up cutting the shroom down.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
This is the little guy. Oh, here's Teresa. Oh,
Oh,
I
oh, look,
forgot the
she did the
vine.
leaves.
I
She did
forgot to do the
the
vine.
vine. Yeah.
Shoot, shoot.
Nice, nice.
Okay. So let me see. Where's the vine? Oh, shoot. Hang on.
Oh,
We've got this.
you're going to do the vine. Go for it,
I'm
Beth.
going to do the vine. And I can do it real fast.
Don't do it fast. Do it at your speed, real fast.
I do fast. And there's leaves all over the place. Then it comes up here. And there's a leaf there. We can put the leaves anywhere we want.
Mm-hmm.
As many as we want. It's like Jack and the Beanstalk. And I've got some real leaves. Sorry. I got some real leaves. Look at my real leaves. Mm-hmm. Can I rip them off or tear them off? Let's glue a couple of leaves down.
It is really turning into a mixed media piece.
Yeah. Look at that. Would you just look at that?
I'm looking.
Yeah. Heavens to Betsy. I'll just do a few. This is like satin ribbon type fabric.
I think I might have some of that stuff.
Pretty
Actually,
nice.
I know I have some, but I don't know if I have for a crown. I made a crown around my head for my wedding.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I made two. I wore mine during the ceremony, and then Shannon put hers on once she got out of her uniform and put on like a
Uh-huh,
ribbon.
uh-huh.
So
Aw.
yeah, they were flowers. A little
Flowers
bit of
in
hippiness that we
her hair.
had. Mhm.
All right. So I can finish this up later, but that's kind of I think I'm going to go with a darker green on the ink. So that'll be good. Okay, guys, that's all I'm going to do tonight. So Rebecca's going to be on tomorrow sometime, so be
I
sure
will. Yeah,
you catch her. And then you're going to be on again Monday
we'll see. Probably
after
since I
after
missed so much
filming.
going on, right? I need to
So
need to catch
Monday
up.
morning, set your alarms for Janet. Janet will be on,
Yeah.
and then Rebecca will come on after that, and then Rebecca will stream off and on the rest of the week,
Yep.
all over the place. And
Yep.
she'll probably come on Thursday with me so we can try our third 3 times a charm cat cave.
Well, I gotta check and see what we'll talk about that. I think I did get more wool in.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
hopefully I have the wool that I need now that we've seen
So
how thick it needs to
yeah,
be.
and we can and I'm going to rewatch the videos on it too. So
Can you
anyway,
send
guys,
me the link of the videos on my on chat or in my
yeah,
YouTube Messenger? Can you send me that so I can look
yep,
too?
yep. I'll
Thanks.
send them to you again.
Okay.
And I'll post them in the group too for
Oh,
anybody
okay.
else who wants to look at it. Not that anybody else is going to make one, but they are cute when you get them made.
Wait, is this
And
really our third? I thought this was our fourth time, or is it the third
this
time?
is our
Third.
third
Okay.
time.
It will work then this time. I know for a fact.
And the first time I have over here, the second time I turned it into a great bag. I have a lovely bag.
Mhm.
And so you went on vacation, and now we're going to do it.
We
So
are.
we are. We're going to do it.
Mhm.
So So, everybody, I hope you have a great rest of the weekend. I'll see you guys in the chat room somewhere.
Yes.
Somewhere
Sounds good.
over the ear, maybe.
Right here, over there.
So, good night. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Good night.